Okay, we're live. I ain't going to be too awful professional about this, Carrie. This is for fun, and I want to have some fun. Hope that's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've got a field of 24 so far.
That's pretty awesome. Hopefully more of the guys will come in, but I think we're going to have a pretty good sized field here. I honestly do. Well, while that's going on, I'm going to bring up the broadcast so I can watch it. And what I do is I actually chat with the people.
Right.
Which is kind of cool, you know. They kind of ask questions and things like that. And, you know, it's pretty cool. We have a pretty good sized field here. I honestly do. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Looks like that little pit party going on.
Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. Practice makes perfect.
That's right. Good clean start. Well, I love the new physics model. I really like the way it's hard to push.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I don't know. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to keep a really close eye on these guys, Carrie, to see how they do and see how long they can push. We got four people.
It's 78. I'm guessing in less than a lap.
Yeah. Because I tried it at 70 and I got about a lap.
Right.
Oh, a couple of guys getting kind of close together there. Well, the good thing is I know everybody's name in there.
Yeah, at least we know everybody.
Yeah. Well, if you have trouble saying somebody's name, just let me know. You know, like Tony D. Gennaro, John Mushton Jr., Jared Akey.
If I have trouble with last names, I just don't use them.
Yeah. James Lehman. Thomas Keene. Watch out for that Canadian guy, that Mark Robertson.
Well, yeah, the green car, we got to... Oh, big wreck.
Big one. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Head into that. Oh. Well, that pit party didn't last a whole long time, but still got guys going here, though. And, you know, that's what they were kind of worried about with the pack racing. I know it does make more exciting racing, and somebody's not going to drive away with it. But they were kind of concerned about the pack racing, that it's going to put your guys and our guys closer together, and they haven't really had that much experience racing with each other yet, you know?
Yep.
And I said, well, that's what you got the practice for. And you know what? What we could do is in about another 15 minutes, go ahead and advance us.
Yeah, whatever you think we need to do there.
I mean, you know, well, we got, well, no, another 30 minutes. Let them practice another 30 minutes, but because it took us extra long to get it up, you know, just let them practice for about another 20, 30 minutes and then advance it and get the race underway.
We're up to 27 drivers now.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be more come in. Mark Robertson. I didn't ask him, is he driving for MaxSpeed or MaxSpeed? It doesn't matter because I don't care. It don't matter.
He's probably going to be a max speeder tonight.
As long as they're having fun, that's all that matters, you know?
That's right. Looks like Mark Nichols top of the board.
No big surprise there.
No, Mark Robertson there and Gary Lowe pushing.
Yep. Give me one
They'll
second.
get around there quick.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I may not be. No, I am live. Okay. Be right back. I got to make sure I got my medicine in me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it was a good thing I checked. It wouldn't have been good.
No. Yeah. Right. That's exactly right. Oh, heck. Right. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I need to talk to him. There's something wrong when I go from the qualifying. My grid doesn't come up right. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's simple enough. Right. Yeah, I just kept turning my ticker off until the first lap got around, then I turned it back on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they probably switched to current then. Yeah. But just change it to qualifying, and then you got to remember to. You'll know when you go on a person and it's showing somebody other than what it is, because you still got it on qualifying.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, that'll make it easy.
Yep.
I thought I had to change a setting somewhere.
Graham Hood out there. Yeah, boy, don't get to see him too much.
Oh, big old wreck in the back.
Uh-oh.
I expect to see 3 cautions.
Yeah, you're probably pretty close. I hope you're right.
Stephen Hollingsworth up top.
Rush put, "It will be fine." What will be fine, Rush? You know, he listens to every broadcast while he's racing. I don't know how he does that. I don't know how he can do that. Because, you know, you got to listen to the drivers, the engine, and then you're listening to the broadcast going on. And we're talking about something that, you know, by the time he gets it, it's already done and over with, you know?
That's right. He needs to stay focused tonight.
Yeah. Get out of chat, Rush, and stay focused. Can't text and drive. He says, "Okay, I'm ready." We only got 2 watchers right now, but I'm sure, you know, when people find it. I didn't post it on Facebook like I usually do, and I probably should have, but Lee Sandville, Eric Kaplinger. Like we're getting ready for another pit party here, maybe. Very cool. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like.
Yeah, Rush says, "I hear everything." BS.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of cool, you know, having, you know, I can have that up. I pause the actual stream on YouTube, but you know, I keep the chat box here where I can see it. I just kind of slide it off my other screen, and I just leave it where I can see how many people are watching in the chat box. Even though it's like 30 seconds behind, you know, you can at least have a somewhat conversation with them, you know.
Right. Looks like the 41, they're going to lead them out.
Yeah, he was our winner last night at Auto Club in the Nationwide cars.
Nice.
Christopher Perryman. He beat Travis Townsend and Sean Butler.
Wow.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Beat them 2.
That Townsend, that guy's fast.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. So's Butler. You know,
And he's a smart, clean racer.
yeah. Yep. All right, I got to step away one more time. I'll be right back. Oh, there's Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee says, "Hey, Rudy." We're getting a few more viewers in. I'll be right back.
Right.
Okay, I'm back. Carrie, one thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Ed and I decided we're going to pay out $10 to the top Mach Speed driver and $10 to the top Max Speed driver.
Awesome.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Ed and I, we talked about it earlier, and he said, you know, we need to give the guys something, you know? And I said, yeah, because, you know, we want everybody to go out and have fun, but yeah, they got to have a goal, you know? So, hey, $10 is, and, you know, that'll be good because a lot of people don't, they might want to go buy that new truck or something, don't have the money, or they might want to put it toward buying that new track, you know, and it'll be $10 they can use toward that, you know? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Oh, heck yeah. I know there's probably some viewers in there listening right now, and they can probably communicate that to the rest of the drivers, or you can tell them all out there on the track if you want to.
No.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing to do because you know what we've been doing in our races now, Carrie, is we used to give $10 out to. No, Tommy. He said if he wins, does he get $10 for both because he's in both leagues? No. But what we've been doing is we actually we pick a secret number and give it out because we used to give the $10 to the winner and 5 to second place. Well, them guys would run over each other for $10. It's like, really?
Oh yeah. Are you know that?
Are you that broke? Damn, I'll send you $10, you know. But so we just Ed picks a number between 1 and 10, and I'll pick a number between 11 and 20. Okay, or vice versa, you know. And then only him and I know what them numbers are.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody ever has a question, it's right in the poke because we poke it to each other, so it's officially right on TeamSpeak. I can copy and paste that right on somewhere if somebody wants to see it, you know.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And only him and I know what them numbers are. And last night we had, I think let's see, I think he picked number 5 and I picked number 12 or something like that. And 5th place was Thomas Keene, and 12th place was Cody Griffin. So they each won $10.
Big wreck in the back.
Yeah, I see that. That's not good.
All right, I'm going to go make a real pit stop, and I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. No, Tommy. But we don't want people out there running over each other for $10. Really? Come on, guys, you know. We just want to give the $10 out. We want everybody to go out there and have fun and race clean. You guys can do it. We know you can do it. You know, Mach Speed goes races with no cautions, and we go races with no cautions, so we know you can do it. It's learning to race with each other, so get out there and race with each other. That's what the practice is for. Carrie and I did say, Tommy, maybe here in about another 12, 14 minutes, maybe we'll go ahead and advance it. That way it would be on time. Oh, like you need the money. Oh, that's right. You got that $20,000 motorcycle. $24,000 motorcycle you got to pay for. I'm sorry. My bad. Well, lots of pretty good looking paint jobs out here tonight. This is awesome.
Boy, Rudy, it looks like it's going to be a fun race tonight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't want to really put that out there too awful much, Tommy, because we don't want people running over each other for $10.
Well, the only people that know it are the ones that's watching the broadcast.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything in room, so hopefully we'll keep it on the down low, and they'll find out at the end of the race.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention it to Carrie, and I kind of forgot that I was on the broadcast, but it's okay because, you know, it's all right that, you know, it's all right that, you know, I just don't want people running over each other for $10, you know, and Ed Knight is, you know, he kind of mentioned it that we do that, and we thought, you know, it's kind of cool because, you know, with the new trucks coming out today and the new track, people can put that toward it, you know, and you know, we're not trying to segregate, you know, max speed, mach speed. We want you guys to race together, and we want you to have fun. But that's why we figured top mach speed driver gets $10, and the top max speed driver gets $10. So
that sounds like a good plan. But yeah, as far as on the advancing, I'm showing 8:47 Eastern time. We told everybody that the group would go up at 8 o'clock with an hour's worth of practice. What do you say at 9 o'clock we go ahead and advance this thing right to qualifying?
Well, that's what Kerry and I were discussing, and he just went to make a pit stop. When he gets back, maybe we can just hang loose a minute, and we'll clarify that with him if he thinks that's okay. And
I am back.
Okay, maybe ask the guys on the track, you know, see what they think, and, you know, see if they've had enough practice and they're ready to get onto the race. And that'll kind of give us an idea of what, you know, what they want to do.
Yeah, $50 to the winner. That's pretty awesome.
50.
Now,
Wait a minute.
Now wait, I didn't hear 50. I heard 150.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Carrie,
Oh God, could you imagine 150 to the winner? My God, talk about cautions.
Yeah, I heard Rudy was going to pay 10 and Kerry was going to pay the 140.
That's right. That's what I heard.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Carrie's saying like hell.
For $3 a month, it's going to take a while to pay it out.
That's right. Can we put that on an installment plan, please?
Exactly.
If you don't pay it, we'll have to come and confiscate your wheel as collateral.
You can have my old truck.
Well, Tommy, are you racing tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm going to
All
try
right,
to get out here and ride around and see what we can get to happen.
All right. Well, what do you think, Kerry? Maybe here in about another, 6-7 minutes, we go ahead and advance it?
Yeah, we got 28 on track. Don't look like anybody else. Well, there's 29 now. Dustin Kinnaman just come in.
Yeah. Why don't we wait till about 5 after, Tommy?
Yeah, we might.
Either that or, I mean, like I say, the room was set for an hour, so it would have ended at 9 o'clock, 9:05 for qualifying. So
yeah. Why don't we just wait that extra 5 minutes, though? Go at 9:05. We'll go ahead and advance it.
in 4 sounds like a plan. I'll be ready to go.
And that way we're only 5 minutes behind what our normal plan was. Because people were, you know, a lot of people might have thought, well, I'll just show up at the last 5-10 minutes of practice. Well, then they're not going to be late, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys up here enjoy the show. Looks like, I mean, with the field of drivers, I know, like I say, I've raced with both leagues. Field of drivers we got, looks like it's going to be a real good race. Need anything, you know where I'm at, just come get me.
Roger that.
Okay. Good luck, buddy.
Yep, Gary, y'all guys as well.
Nah, it'd be a shame to see him finish behind all them mock speed drivers, but
Now, Kerry, we're not making it into a grudge match here now.
oh, it's not a grudge race.
No, it's a fun race.
Oh, I better tell them guys. We've been working on the pit maneuver all day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now my kitty cat wants out. She wants in, she wants out. Go on. Go on. Go on.
It's gonna be. You guys got a good field of drivers in here too. It's just gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't really look down through. Let's see. Max, mock. Got some good mock speed drivers in there though. Oh, Mark Nichols, Michael Feliciano. Oh, Gary Lowe, Brian Pager. Oh.
Nate.
Richard
Tyler.
Gonzalez? Whoa.
Yeah, you got your good guys in there too, though.
No rush.
Oh,
It's not a
see?
grudge match.
See, now we got 30, so good thing we're waiting.
Yeah, I think so too. If you want to wait the full hour, that's up to you, Carrie. I just don't want it to get too late because I know a lot of guys got to get up and go to work in the morning, and 120 laps here is going to be it's going to be a while.
It'll take a while, yep.
I mean, we're probably talking, if it went without a caution, it would be probably what, an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
We ran 70 laps last night.
Yep.
Oh, there's Travis.
Uh-oh. I was kind of worried that he might not make it, you know. But so we told our drivers, if you come in, you better be prepared to stay for the race. Don't turn a lap and then leave.
That's what we told ours.
Yep. If you turn a lap and leave, then you're parked next week's league race.
So don't be wasting no pit stalls.
That's right. Yeah, we don't want anybody wasting pit stalls because that, you know, there could have been a waiting line to get in there. You know, people could have been waiting to get in. They couldn't get in because it was full, and
right.
You took up a pit stall and left. Nah, I wish they'd fix that. You know, I know.
Yeah,
I know they can.
Well, at least they finally did give us a check mark for resets now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it worked out. That's real good.
I haven't had the time to check that out yet, but a lot of people were saying it was pretty cool.
Well, it's nice if you make a little, just to barely rub the wall or something, and you don't want to waste it on that little fix.
Right.
Save it. We run progressive in ours. You know, some of them, you know, we have 4 races, only have 1.
Jared says, just from watching the races, I know who to stay away from in mock. He's joking. He's joking, Carrie.
You have to watch Mark and Gary. I just hope Mark and Rush don't run side by side. We'll probably be okay.
Yeah. If they get near each other, it's over.
Of course, I'm talking about Mark Nichols.
Yeah.
No, we took him. We told him he caused all the crashes last night, and he wasn't even there.
Yeah. I told you I was using my old overlay, so the grid on this overlay doesn't work correctly. The overlay part, you know, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and just pop it up in iRacing and go down through the list. So if you want, I'll call out the first 10, you do the second 10, and I'll do the third 10. How's that?
Oh boy.
So you don't want to? That's fine. I can do them.
Yeah, you do them.
Okay.
I'll probably screw it up. Look, we got 31 in there.
See, so people are still coming in, you know.
That top 5 car Rex, it's going to be a big one. People have to be careful because only 3 fixes. This is going to be more than a 3-stop race.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you do get just a 0x, you know, you gotta. Hopefully they do understand about that, making sure they can uncheck that for using the reset. You know, because if you get a 0x and you go in, you use that reset.
That's right.
So they got. Hopefully they do remember that now. Well, we got Townsend and it looks like Hollingworth out here working together right now in the backstretch. Them two racing it up. Christopher Perryman and Nick Taylor. That could be a deadly combination right there.
Yeah.
Boy.
I would imagine Nathan and Tyler will work together.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're buddies. Uh-oh. Eliminator's saying max speed 1.2. Well, we'll see about that, because I'll tell you what, you guys got your work cut out for you to get up there. Just remember, James, this is not a grudge match. This is just for fun, okay? That doesn't mean you got to take somebody out and get all pissed off at them and everything. Just go out and have some fun. That's the main thing. You got 3 resets, so there shouldn't be any problems, you know?
That's right. It's all going to be about fun.
That's right. Uncheck that box if you don't want to use that reset. Just remember that. You might want to remind the drivers there, James. Tell the drivers, make sure they do uncheck that box if they don't want to use a reset, because if you get a 0x out there on the track, there goes 1 reset. Up to 5 whole viewers. Last night we had, I think at the peak, I think we had 19 viewers.
Wow.
At the peak. Well, everybody's going to be looking for a partner out here without a doubt, so there's Tyler Stanley and Brian Pager on the back stretch now.
Another good combo.
Yep. Brian Phillips, he'll be looking for a partner. Brian Timbrell. Eric Kaplinger.
Speaking of Brian Timbrell, I'd like to give a shout out to Heather. Said she had surgery today and was wishing her to get well quick.
Wow, cool.
Heather, I've always liked that name. Pretty name.
Yeah, it is. Yep. More coming off. Timothy Kelleher and Ed Hewitt working together. You're coming around on the back stretch.
That'd be a dangerous combo.
In more ways than one. It could be a good combo or a bad combo.
Good and deadly.
I'll tell you what, Ed's a heck of a pusher. Once in a while, though, you know, if he can stay on the bumper of a driver that can really hold a good line and be steady, he can push the crap out of you. But if he gets somebody that's a little wiggly, man, he'll get hooked on a bumper or he'll hook them or something, you know. But we've all been through that, you know. We've all experienced that. I wish they'd take that hook off of these. They never used to have them. I don't know if you remember, Kerry, probably, a year and a half ago, there was no hook on the bumper. And all of a sudden they started putting that hook on the bumper where now all the cars, the Gen 6, the trucks, if you're just not quite perfectly matched up, you'll get hooked, you know. And
yep. Which is probably the way it should be. Keeps them square on the car and try to ease out there and bleed that, get some air, and real easy to hook them around.
Yep. Well, we're probably about 2 or 3 minutes away from going to qualifying.
Yeah, looks like we've had one more. We got 32 drivers now. Good field.
I'm not even going to play the Star Spangled Banner or anything. Like I said, I want to have fun too, Kerry.
That's right.
I don't want to make this
exciting.
Yeah, I don't want to make this work for me.
No.
You know, I want to have some fun tonight. Well, I'm glad I got my computer figured out. Hopefully that'll take care of all the issues I've been having. Jeez, oh man, mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is.
hate when things like that just go wrong for you and have all kinds of problems, and then you can't figure it out. You know.
Well, I can't wait to get my new rig done.
What do you got left to do on it?
Not a whole lot. Still got to mount the wheel, build the dash, and install all the water cooling, and it's pretty close.
I still got to call Newegg and see about if they'll exchange this 970 for a 980 if I pay the difference, you know. And because somebody told me, was it you or somebody told me that a buddy of theirs did it.
Yeah, that was Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate. Nate got his in, didn't like the reviews, and sent it back.
Yep.
He went back to his 780.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got my old 660 I could throw back in here if they need me to send this 970 back first. You know, but I'd really, you know, Ed, he got the 980. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't have that.
No. But I mean, I'm happy with this 970. You know, maybe they'll fix that bug in it someday. With I don't know. They're saying that even a software update on it won't fix that memory loss in it, because you're supposed to get 4 gigs and you're only getting 3.5.
Yeah, that
on the 970.
They say that that other half a gig's getting used to make it faster, though.
Yeah. But I'm happy with the card. You know, I mean, it is a good card. I can't really complain about it.
Yeah, I got another rig out there I'm building for Bobby Hurt, and we're going with a 970 in it.
Yeah. Well, why don't you think about going with a 980?
Plenty of card for iRacing.
I know it's $150 more, but I'll tell you what.
Well, when they go DirectX 11, it could make a real hit on the smaller cards, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's supposed to be it this year. We'll see.
Yeah, the good thing I like about the 970 is that it is ready for DirectX 12.
Yes.
It is. It's ready for it. So. Well, I thought he was going to advance it. I think it's coming up about that time.
Yeah.
That's only about 10.5 minutes early, but still, that's 10.5 minutes that hopefully somebody's not going to have to leave because they got to get up and go to work in the morning. You know, that's what I worry about. Well,
if they're running up front, you bet they ain't leaving.
That's true. This was such an awesome idea, Kerry. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is.
You know, it was really kind of odd when you said that to me, because Ed had said something to me probably just a few days before that. So you guys must have been thinking on the same wavelength.
Yeah, must have been.
And I was like, wow. You know, I mean, I couldn't wait to get back over and tell Ed. I was like, hey, Kerry said he wants to do that. Oh, let's get it set up. But
well, yeah, you got a good group of guys, and we know most of everybody. So,
well, I hope everything's going okay for you now. You know, oh, there we go.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay, good.
My wife goes in for surgery on the 8th.
Good. Well, I'll be saying a little prayer for her.
I appreciate that. Here we go.
All right, going to qualifying, folks. Let's watch and see what happens here at qualifying. Not sure who I was on.
Open qualifying.
Yeah. Oh no. When you're watching, when you're watching from the spectator view, you can watch anybody you want.
See, I learn something new every day.
You'll hear the other cars going by, but you only see one, the one you're on. You can scroll through all the cars, which is kind of good because that's a good admin perk. You can actually watch and see if somebody does smoke their tires, you know, off on pit road just to try to get a fast lap.
Yeah, cut the track or. Because
that's one thing we don't allow is, you know, smoking your tires on pit road to try to get that fast lap. They've caught them doing that in official races, and they've suspended their accounts for that.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. They suspend you for that.
Yep.
I can see you sit out for a while, but
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. You're suspended for a couple of weeks or something, you know, for doing that. NBA says in chat here, he says, I practiced the new truck, and it's amazing. The drafting is so smooth.
it really is.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Mark Nichols on the top right now. Oh, that got beat. Hollingsworth. But this is early. That's just their first lap. Good to see Wally Terheimer out there.
That name sure don't ring a bell for me.
He just joined our league. Trying to think of who he raced with. GAC?
Oh, okay.
I think he races in GAC. GAC or... It's got to be GAC. Or maybe NARN. Might be in NARN, North American Racing Network. One of the other groups that I broadcast for. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I believe that.
I know the names, but gosh, I can't remember who all's in what league. Too
Yeah.
many of them, you know.
Yep. Gary Lowe to the top. Stephen, Sean.
There you go. Some good times coming in right now. Nick Taylor has yet to complete his lap yet, so he's coming around. Okay, GAC. No, Max Velocity. Yeah, okay, he's from Max Velocity. That's
Max Velocity.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Nick Taylor did come in. Still got some guys out here. Rush coming around here to complete. Nope, nah, he's done, I guess. When I say Rush, it's Jared Akey. Everybody knows him by Rush.
Yeah.
He's a big Rush fan. You know, the singing group.
Right.
Yeah.
He's really dating himself.
Yeah. Yeah, but he ain't that old.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I think he's 46.
Oh, so puppy.
Yep, just a puppy. I keep trying to get him to move down here in the south with me, but can't get him. I said, well, you know, in the next 10 years, your body's going to tell you you need to get out of that cold climate, and by then you probably won't be able to afford it. So you need to do it now while you can.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm about to do the same.
Okay, let's get down here a little closer. And we'll run down through the list here real quick. Okay, so Sean Zulu on the pole. Is that right? Sean Zulu, yes. Coming in on top spot, Brian Pager second, Stephen Hollingsworth third, Gary Lowe fourth, Nathan Miller fifth, Thomas Keene in the sixth place, James Lehman seventh, Mark Robertson eighth, Travis Townsend ninth, Tyler Stanley in 10th, Jared Akey 11th, Graham Hood 12th, Christopher Perryman 13th, Mark Nichols 14th, Eric Kaplinger 15th, Michael Feliciano 16th, Wally Turheimer in 17th, John Mushton Jr. in 18th, Ed Hewitt 19th, Timothy Kelleher 20th, Lee Sandville 21st, Brian Timbrell 22nd, Richard Gonzalez 23rd, Nick Taylor 24th, Tony DeGennaro 25th, and the last one to qualify was Dustin Kinnaman in 26th. Tommy Lee starting in the 27th place, Scott Brinson 28th, Cody Griffin 29th, David Howard Jr. 30th, Brian Phillips 31st, and Kevin O'Brien rounding out the field riding shotgun tonight in the 32nd place. All right, ready to get them going here.
Good deal. Well, we was talking about that last place spot today, boy. I tell you what, if you don't want to miss a gear back there, because you lose that draft, you're all done.
Yep. Yeah. But it's, it's not game over. That's the thing that these guys got to remember. It's not game over because, you still got that chance that you can get back on the lead lap on the way by, if you get a lap down. So, but Sean Zulu with a pole, man, that's awesome. I didn't know he had it in him. Well, 120 laps. I hope these guys are ready for the duration.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
What is the pit window? Do you know, Kerry, by any
I
chance?
really don't. I'm guessing 40 something.
42. I'm trying to think myself. I think you're right. Probably about 40, 42, 40. We'll go with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, pace car's in. Long ways around through the tri-oval here, waiting on the green. And Sean Zulu going to start them off here. Green flag is out.
There we go. Good clean start. Boy, that car in the last spot better get up there. There he comes.
Yep, already on the high side there. Brian Pager working with the number 8 of Gary Lowe. Ooh, somebody dives to the outside there. Hollingsworth going to take up the lead. Zulu Hollingsworth jumped to the outside. And now he brings it down in front of the leader, Sean Lulu. So Sean's not even going to get the lead the first lap.
Oh, that's a shame.
Now Hollingsworth is pretty fast at these restrictor plate races, so he's one to definitely keep an eye on. And Stephen Hollingsworth leads the first lap of the race. All right, Thomas Keene now in the number 5, trying to get up there with these guys. And it looks like he's on the low line, riding right behind Nathan Miller. Nathan Miller not wasting any time getting up to the front. Brian Pager in Thomas Keene goes back to 5th place. These guys are changing it up here.
Yeah. Tastes quicker, you keep up with it.
Yep. Tyler Stanley in 8th, right behind Mark Robertson, James Lehman 9th, and Travis Townsend 10th. Rush in 11th. And Graham Hood 12th. Eric Kaplinger 13th. go back in the field here a little ways. Michael Feliciano in 24th. And he's on the bumper there of Mark Nichols. Those two could get together and start working their way to the front. Somebody comes up in front of them there. That would have been the number 13 of Brian Timbrell.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that backpack's just waiting for the big one.
Yeah,
you're going to level space and see what happens.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of drivers are going to stay in the back there and try to give a little bit of a gap between them and that lead pack. You can see John Mushton leading this pack here, and that gives them a little bit of braking time in case something does happen up in the front. But don't count them guys out because they'll be there at the end.
Oh yeah. They're showing a lot of patience, and Nathan Miller takes the lead.
Ah, very cool. Boy, what a push from Thomas Keene he got there.
Yeah, he shoved him right up there.
Now, I'll tell you what, Thomas Keene is one heck of a driver. He's a young lad that, man, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about driving a Gen 6 car, that boy can do it.
Oh, that's going to work out good for Nate then. Of course, we all know that's not the spot to be in at the end.
No. These guys all need to get single file here and ride for a while and get some of these laps chewed up. And somebody really loose right there. I'm not sure who that was. I believe that was Gary Lowe. Yeah, Gary Lowe got a little wiggly there as Travis Townsend gets by him on the low side. And Gary kind of stuck up there by himself right now. Looks like he's going to drop it in behind Travis Townsend to try to save.
Yep.
Yeah, save room right there. Tyler Stanley going to be right behind him.
Tyler takes it out.
Ooh, yeah, pulls out. Rush going along with him. Whoa. Go get him, Rush. Not wasting any time heading to the front. It's nice if you can get about 4 or 5 guys up there to work together. You guys can really motor by on that outside, but getting 4 or 5 guys to pull out with you is another thing. You know, it's just hard to do sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
it's scary to get out of line this early.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, somebody else comes up there with them.
Yep. Number 4, Brian Pager.
Brian Pager, yes, sir. So it's starting to build up there. It's about the only way you can get by here, but you know, it's too early to be doing this stuff right now.
You gotta get used to everybody's numbers. They're all different now.
Yep. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't tell by looking at the numbers. About the only one I think I've seen is Mark Robertson there running the 21.
21, yep.
Yeah. And James Lehman in the 01.
Tyler Stanley in the 02.
There you go. Wally Turheimer back in 14th.
3 wide in the back.
3 wide, yes sir. And a little too early for that too. Ed Hewitt right up the middle. The meat in the middle of the sandwiches. Boy, that's not a good place to be. We got 3 wide back and behind him too. These guys working together back here.
Oh, yeah.
Scott
3 wide, 3 deep.
Yeah, wow. John Mushton Jr. right up the middle. And now he comes back down to the low side, but that leaves the number 13 of Brian Timbrell up there. Brian going to be looking for somebody to get him back up toward the front. Christopher Perryman now working his way up on the outside. Looking for a partner to go up there with.
Thomas Keene, our new leader.
There you go. Michael Feliciano, what happened to him? Oh, he is way in the back now. He started 16th and he's in 32nd. Wow, what happened to him?
He must have had to check up. Oh, he may lose the draft. He's pretty far back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to catch a draft to Timothy Kelleher or not. Well, that's a sharp car Timothy's got tonight.
Yes.
It just sticks right out there, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Kevin O'Brien way up the hill. We got a wreck. We got a wreck. Caution is out. Oh, a bunch of them into it. Let's go back and see what happened here.
29 definitely in it.
Oh, looks like... Oh, okay, let's go back. I want to see from... looks like Tony DeGennaro. Oh, Scott Brinson come way down the track into Tony DeGennaro. Right there. Tony was holding his line, actually. And that collects up a bunch of them here.
No, it sure did.
Mark Nichols, oh my, Brian Timbrell into it. Well, they all got resets, so that's a good thing. Dustin Kinnaman into it. So first caution out on lap 9. Well, actually lap 8. Alright, they'll be alright.
Yeah, maybe they get out of their system and maybe they'll calm down now and get in the line. And I was just getting ready to say how patient everybody was being.
Yep. And that's all it takes is that little slip like that. Patience is thrown out the window. Well, I don't see a whole lot of folks coming down pit road just yet up in the front. But I'm sure we're going to see a few here toward the back with that damage. Yeah, quite a few of them.
It'd be interesting to see what they do here. So better get back low.
Well, we got some guys that are going to have to use their resets, and some guys, hopefully they uncheck that and don't use them. It's a good time to take fuel and get out of, on a different pit sequence from the other drivers. Alright, we're good to go. Everybody's got a reset, so they can get back out there.
There was a lot of quick stops. Richard Gonzalez must have had him a little speeding penalty there at 25.5.
Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Tyler Stanley, too. It's a long pit stop for him.
Oh, he sure did.
Well, I don't know how accurate those are, Kerry. I've found them to not be that accurate sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, front part of the field opting not to stop, so that puts Thomas Keane in the lead, Nathan Miller second, Stephen Hollingsworth third, James Lehman fourth, Sean Zulu fifth, Mark Robertson sixth, Travis Townsend up to the 7th place, Brian Pager 8th, Gary Lowe doing the 9th spot, and Graham Hood up to 10th. Good deal.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out for him. If it comes to green flag stops, you guys in the back are going to be primed to go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they'll have about 9 laps more of fuel than those guys up in the front, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Cody Griffin and Tommy Lee and Kevin O'Brien topping off them tanks.
Cody Griffin with a long stop.
And a lot of drivers, they like to stay toward the back, and they'll do that. They'll stop on that last round to make sure that they do start in the back of the field. I can tell you from experience, Tommy Lee, that's what he does, and that's how he gets up there and wins these races. So
yeah, as long as you got a partner back there with you.
Well, he's got Cody Griffin working with him, Scott Brinson, these guys all bunched up there together, Ed Hewitt, Kevin O'Brien, so they'll be working together.
Oh yeah.
They'll be staying just out of the reach of that lead pack to avoid them wrecks. You see, most of them did. They stayed out of that. Scott Brinson was just at the wrong place at the wrong time there and got caught up into it. All right, ready to go green.
Thomas Keene, take us to the line.
Pace car's in. And green is out. Here we go. Green, green, green.
Oh, jumping up in the back.
Uh-oh.
Got some bumping and grinding.
A little bit of checking up going on, too. Guys getting kind of separated around each other a little. Saying, if you guys want to race that way, I don't want to race that way. Richard Gonzalez back here, 27. They don't want to use them resets up in the first 20 laps, you know. Makes for a long race. Lee Sandville up to the 16th place. Everybody getting pretty much separated now. Hollingsworth in second as he gets onto the bumper there of Thomas Keene. Nathan Miller goes way up high, looking for some help up there, and it looks like Mark Robertson may get up there with him and hook up on that draft. Oh, no, he dumps Mark off.
Him hang him.
Oh. Well, he was looking.
28 come out.
He was looking for a wingman and he lost it.
Here comes a group behind him. I'll pick him up.
Yep. Sean Zulu kind of goes back a little ways. I was looking to see who is that behind. That would be the 84 there of Graham Hood now up on the high side as Mark Robertson ducks down into the low line right behind Rush. David Howard Jr. in 13th, Wally Turheimer 14th, and Eric Kaplinger the 15th spot. So he's doing good.
Well, we got 32 drivers on track. Everybody's still on the lead lap.
Yes, sir. That's a good thing. Still got a lot of racing to go, though.
Oh, you got that right.
Cody Griffin back here in 27th in this group. These guys is going to look and see this second group actually being pulled around by Brian Timbrell. Have kind of separated themselves by about 9/10, about a second off of that front group. That's just about enough time to check up and in case there is something goes on up there and a little bit of wrecking or whatever, they got a little time to check up. Tyler Stanley right there behind him. Brian Phillips.
Looks like we're gonna make a run up there.
Yes, sir. They're still about a second, which is good. That gives you about a whole second to check up behind that group. Gary Lowe, I was watching him. Gary's working his way up to the front. Started fourth, but he fell back quite a ways, and now he's got himself back up into ninth. Oh, John Mushkin Jr. way out of, man, he's good save.
Yeah. James Lehman was in the lead for a second there.
Oh,
it looks like he may bring it back.
Let's see if he leads this lap. Boy, he is out there. Andy Travis Townsend right on his tail.
No, that's probably why.
Yep, and Lehman does lead that lap. Man.
That outside lane's working good for him.
Yeah, when you get 4, 5, 6 cars up there, they got 5 up there right now. You can, if they can get nose to tail, they can really, as long as that inside line's not pushing too much, you can motor right on by. Of course, I say that, and I haven't been out there since the new build.
Yeah. It'll get hot pretty quick, so there won't be a whole lot of pushing. Looks like James Lehman going to bring it down again.
Yes, sir. He leads that lap, too. Now Thomas Keene back by on the inside, and he's working with Stephen Hollingsworth. Now it looks like Nathan Miller has got himself back into position here. kind of want to ride for a little while and just kind of, you know, get them laps chewed down. These guys still side by side, and they're just not going to go anywhere right now. Mark Robertson in ninth. Looking to see Eric Kaplinger now back up to the 16th spot. So the back part of the field is starting to reel in the front part of the field, just because them guys are racing side by side like that, Gary. You know, it's letting that back part reel them up. Tony,
yeah, they get in the line, they're just going to run up there.
Yeah, Tony DeGennaro in 17th, Mark Nichols 18th, Tommy Lee now into the 19th spot, working with Cody Griffin. A little early for them to make a march to the front, but I just don't know what the plan is for them guys right now. You know, this is really not characteristic of the way Tommy Lee likes to run. Maybe he's figuring he wants to get up there ahead of a lot of these people to, you know, get out of the way of wrecking or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Usually he rides in the back, because I've seen that happen so many times.
There's a lot of cars on track. A big one will be a big one.
Lee Sandville back here in 21st spot, bringing up this back part of the field. Brian Timbrell behind him, Tyler Stanley and Dustin Kinnaman, and Nick Taylor.
Yeah, you get 10, 12 cars wrecking, it's going to be tough to avoid.
Yeah, that's for sure. Back here, Ed Hewitt in 29th, Scott Brinson 30th, and Brian Phillips 31st. Kevin O'Brien way off the pace. Man, he is way back here, 17 seconds behind the leader now. Unbelievable.
That's a shame for him.
He'll get caught up. I'm sure he's not fretting that right now.
It's like the outside lane there's built with 9 cars.
There you go. Now if they could just get reeled up to each other. Sean Zulu get up there and bring Mark Robertson along with them on that high line.
Up, going for 3 wide.
Oh boy.
Lap 20.
Oh man, Tommy Lee was up through the middle there. I seen that. Phew. He finally gets it back down into line there. He's on the bumper of David Howard Jr. now, taking a peek on the outside of David, but falls back in behind him. Rush jumps to the outside right in front of Mark Robertson. And he's worked his way up to the front. He's up to the 7th place. Holy moly. He's started 11th and currently in 7th.
Showing James Lehman in the lead again, and he stuck a couple more in there. He led 4 laps.
Yes, sir. Man, these guys are being pretty relentless on that bottom. They can get a good run in the turns, and then on the straightaways, the outside line kind of gets right back by them. But I don't know. I think Thomas Keene's going to lead that lap. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Nope. James Lehman led that one. Wow. Well, they get a heck of a run down them straightaways, don't they?
Yeah. That's a scary pack right there.
Yep. Brian Pager now moving into the 7th place. And Gary Lowe goes back to 10th. John Mushin Jr. 11th and Christopher Perryman 12th. Tommy Lee in 13th now. And he's got Cody Griffin working with him. Wally Turheimer on the bottom in the number 57. Graham Hood, I see Graham Hood right there in 16th. That's a sharp looking car, Marlboro. Pretty sharp.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, let's ride along here. We'll ride along with Graham Hood for a minute, looking ahead to the rest of the field. Well, that looks pretty wild up through there, I'll tell you. Tommy Lee up on the high side. And all the cars just go motoring by him on that low line. No big surprise there because that low line is pretty fast in the turns, but on the straightaways, look out. Alright, looking back on the rest of the field, Cody Griffin right behind Tommy Lee. I was going to say, let's go back to that Lee Sandville back here riding in the 21st spot. Ryan Timbrell, 22nd.
Yeah, Brian's bringing up the second pack there. Looks like they're just happy to stay in line.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do right now.
Yep.
Smart thing.
Tyler Stanley right behind him.
Well, looks like we got one retiree from the race, Scott Brinson.
Oh.
I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah. Kevin's way off pace here.
yeah. Yeah, he's about to get swallowed up by the lead pack here. He's just about a straightaway ahead of him, I think. A little over a straightaway.
There's enough cars on track. He may be able to get enough side draft to get back in pace. Otherwise, they're just going to blow past him.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Keene back in the lead.
Well, I'll tell you, Kerry, these guys, man, they've been chomping at the bit for tonight too. You know, they were kind of disappointed last week when we canceled it. But you know, they understood. You know, I mean, you know, family things come first. You know, and your wife's health is more important than a sim race. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's close. I mean,
it's close. I hope she ain't close enough to hear that.
oh gosh, I hope not.
We might hear a frying pan hitting you upside the head here in a minute.
Oh.
Clang! Yeah, this is pretty intense racing going on right here. I was going to say, let's ride along here with Gary Lowe. He's kind of like, well, yeah, he's kind of into the mix of things right there on the low line.
Oh, the 41 jumps up high.
Ooh. Guys getting pretty racy up here. Cody Griffin and Tommy Lee up on the high side too.
Oh, they're going to take it
three
wide.
No way. Holy moly, up there on the high side trying to get by these guys.
67 in the wall.
Yep, mushed and hits the wall and takes damage. I was right on him when that happened too.
I just happened to be there too.
Oh my. Well, he probably got that, I call it jet wash, you know, from the aerodynamics. Them guys going three wide like that, man, I'm telling you, that's it really does create like a pocket of air around them. They're still up on that high side.
Yeah, they're going to try and make it work.
Man, I'm telling you, well, they better hope them guys on the low line can hold their line.
Mark Robertson says, heck with this, I'm going down low.
Yeah, you get the heck away from that stuff. He goes back to the 11th place real quick.
And they are coming up on Kevin. Three wide.
Three wide. What are they going to do with Kevin? Oh my. They better get somebody better like back out of there or something there because that ain't going to work. Four wide's not going to happen.
We're going to need a gap.
Yep. Make a hole, boys. Looks like they're going to dive back down into the bottom, make it too wide because I think they figured that out.
I've seen that relative ticking really fast.
Yeah, Kevin O'Brien about to get just ate up here. He's probably communicating, I don't know, I can't hear him, but communicating with the driver saying, where do you want me to go? High, low, what? You know?
He might be able to jump in this little pack here. He gets
Oh, yeah.
behind that one outside pack, and then he can fall in the back of the rear.
Oh, yeah.
Get in between that middle of that.
And if a caution comes out, he can get his lap back. Well, we're coming up on about a quarter of the way through the race. And the first car going a lap down right there, Kevin O'Brien. Now the guys start to get back up here. Tommy Lee and Cody Griffin suck up onto the bumper there of, who the heck is that? Travis Townsend? Yeah, Travis Townsend.
22, not really dropping down in there. This right here's where, yeah, there he goes. He's back inside. That'll get him back on pace.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he wants to do right now. He just needs to get into the draft and stay there and hope a caution comes out. Not that we want to see one, but hope a caution comes out and he can get back on the lead lap.
Yep, he will be our lucky dog.
Brian Timbrell back in 22nd in this pack in the back here. Pack in the back. Kevin stays out of the way of them guys. What the heck is he doing, man? I'd be
Three
right
wide up front again.
Oh, no.
Cody Griffin, that makes.
Oh, my. Looks like Travis Townsend and James Lehman working together.
Yeah, that's a good pair.
Yeah.
Cody Griffin gets up to third, way back and forth. So they were just back and forth.
Man, Lehman washed up the hill there just a little bit, almost into the side of Tommy Lee. Made Tommy climb the hill. Everybody getting kind of hot right now. Seems starting to back off a little bit. Lehman leads another lap. That makes lap number 10 he's led. Keene coming back on the inside with Hollingsworth. Guys got to get their engines cooled off and make another run for it if they want to get up there. But well, I am like, man, I feel like an idiot. I told you that I figured Cody Griffin and Tommy Lee would be staying in the back, and here they are right up in the front. But
yeah, probably changed that because it's such a big field.
Could be. To me, that would be all the more reason to run a ride clear in the back somewhere, you know. Ed Hewitt,
want that big wreck behind me.
Ed Hewitt back here in 29th place. Brian Phillips, another one off the pace. 43 seconds back, and he's about to get overtaken here by the leader, so that'll put two of them a lap down. I don't know what happened to Brian. It looks like maybe he stopped on pit road.
Caution is up.
Uh-oh. That's good news for Kevin O'Brien. Oh, Cody Griffin into it. Go back and see it.
Oh, yep, somebody went up 3 wide.
Oh, right there. Looks like Nathan, was that Nathan Miller? Yeah, the 18 come up the hill into Cody.
Oh, no.
And Cody tried to save it. Oh, and he gets a couple other guys collected into that rush, getting a piece of it. The number 28 there of Sean Zulu. Man. And boy, and the parting of the seas happened behind that. Everybody trying to go around Cody. John Mushton Jr. spinning around. Does he hit the inside wall? Yes, he does. He takes a pretty good hard lick there on the inside wall. Okay, well, Thomas Keene in the lead. Let's see if they're going to come down pit road. I'm not even sure if I want to interview any drivers.
They're probably all sweating right now.
I'm sure. That was some pretty intense racing going on right there.
I would say everybody's going to come in. Lap 34.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Should get everybody back on the lead lap. Well, except for Scott, obviously he's gone. Here they come.
I see some tire changing going on. A few of the guys took some tires. Sean Zulu took right side tires, which is actually a pretty good call because, you know, 2 right side tires really doesn't cost you maybe a second more in the pit. But the one that stayed out, Richard Gonzalez or Tyler Stanley, I guess.
Tyler Stanley, yeah.
Yes, he will, one of them there. I don't know which one's the leader. I'm thinking it's Richard Gonzalez.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, because he did lead that last lap. So Tyler Stanley second, Ed Hewitt staying out in third, Thomas Keene coming off pit road first. He'll be fourth. Hollingsworth fifth, Townsend in sixth, Nathan Miller seventh, James Lehman eighth, Sean Zulu in ninth, and Mark Robertson 10th.
Well, I don't know about that strategy. They can't be far from. Well, guess they need a little bit of fuel they got left.
You might see these guys come down pit road now. You know, these ones that stayed out.
Come in for a splash and go.
Just to get off that pit sequence from the other drivers. Yeah, here comes.
And you're right. Here they come.
Gonzalez and all them coming down. But it looks like Ed Hewitt may have stayed out. Yes, he does. He was one of the ones, though, if you remember, on that last caution, he pitted there when they got the one to go, and he started at the very back of the field. So he definitely has about 10 more laps of fuel than everybody else, if I'm doing the math on that correct.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
But I don't know. I don't think I'd have wanted to do that. I think I would have wanted to get on the same pit window as everybody else, because in 10 laps you're going to have to stop. Well, not 10, but probably another 20 laps he'd have to stop, and he's going to be the only one on that pit sequence. And he ain't going to do too good without a partner.
Yeah, he's going to need somebody to go in with him.
Well, that's good news for Kevin O'Brien. He gets back on the lead lap now. He'll be starting at the back of the field.
Yep, everybody on the lead lap, all 31 cars.
Very good.
Only 36 laps in, though.
Yeah, that can happen. We're almost a third of the way here. Well, I'm having fun, Kerry. How about you?
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
I like doing this stuff, you know, because it gives you a whole different perspective of watching the race. I've had guys in the booth with me and say, wow, man, this is awesome. I guess I never really got to see it from this side of it. When you're driving in the race, you're looking out your windshield, you don't get to see all that stuff that's happening, you know?
Yeah, I had Nate up the other day, and man, he's like, man, that was a blast. He goes, I'm sweating more up here than I was in the car.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it can be a lot of fun. I got a few pretty good guys that help me in the booth, you know. Roger Wagner, Scott Brinson, Cody Griffin, of course Ed. These guys do pretty good in the booth with me. You know, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like I say, it's a fun perspective. You get to see all the action. Guys up front be like, well, why'd that yellow come out? Well, we know.
Yep. we got to go watch it.
Well, let's see what old Sneaky Ed's got for him here. He's surely got a plan in his head.
Yeah. Dang.
And Travis Townsend in fourth, Nathan Miller in fifth, Lehman is sixth. Those three, man, there's a lot of fast guys up there at the top 10.
2 minutes to go around that lap. You see that? Wow. That's why it's dreadful when these guys got to do pace laps at Talladega. It's just dreadful. It's like, come on, can't we go green?
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Check mark for that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go green on the backstretch. Pace car dives onto the down on the apron and go.
Go.
Well, Mr. Hewitt's going to lead him by.
Well, miracles never cease to happen.
That's all right. Blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
That's right. He's got a big bunch behind him.
Let's see how long he can stay out there. Pace car.
But he's got a lot less fuel.
Yeah. Pace car's on pit road.
Thomas is ready to pounce on him.
Green, green, green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
Passes him before the start-finish line.
Sure does. Ed didn't even get to lead that lap.
Nope.
Now he's got Nathan Miller right on his bumper. Hollingsworth up on the high side, pushing Keene. The low line just a little too much for him into the turns. Back here in the pack, ninth place, Christopher Perryman on the high side. Mark Robertson not far behind him. And he pulls out. Looks like he's going to pull Gary Lowe with him. This guy's getting a little brave on that outside without help. John Mushton Jr. now pulls out with him. So they're starting to get a little bit of a pack working the high side.
Oh!
What happened?
Boy, the 5 and the 11 really came down in front of Ed.
Oh boy. Down just a little too early, and they left Travis Townsend sitting up there by himself.
The 83's hung out to dry.
Oh, there we go.
Here comes the 28.
Sean Zulu going to just get right up there and work with Townsend now. Travis was probably going, hey, guys, what about me?
Yeah.
And Lehman back here at 8th spot, right behind Tony DeGennaro. Old Tony.
Oh,
Ooh, getting a little dancy there.
and dicey up here in the front.
Ooh, Ed a little wiggly into the turns. I know we hooked him up with a couple new steering settings on his wheel. He didn't even have his wheel set to 900 degrees rotation. So I don't know. He could be a little iffy on that, trying to get used to it.
Yeah.
He said, man, I got to turn the wheel so much more. Well, yeah. But that's where you turn, you take your steering ratio and turn it down to 10 to 1 or 8 to 1 or something like that. But you got to have that 900 degrees rotation. Man, got to have it.
Yeah.
Ed Hewitt back into 5th place now. And Townsend up on the high side. Looking to try to get up there and maybe lead another lap. He's led one. I believe, it was that last lap that he led. Ed Hewitt now right on the bumper there of, I believe that is Hollingsworth. Yeah, right on the bumper of Stephen Hollingsworth, and he was pushing him there for a minute.
And Kevin O'Brien's off pace again.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's blinking or something. And boy, I'll tell you, when you're blinking, you can lose the draft real quick.
Something going on. Look at this, 4 or 5 wide. Whew.
Oh yeah. Cody gripping up through the middle. These guys are getting really racy.
Yeah, it's not a green-white checker, boys.
No.
A long way to go. We ain't even halfway yet.
Mark Robertson goes back to the 22nd
There it comes,
place.
there it goes.
Oh,
Best bike car.
There it is. There it is.
There. I think it was the 20. Whoever's in that best buy car, 82.
We're going to go back here and check it out. I see Brian Pager got caught up into that, so doggone it. Right on Brian Pager. We'll see where that started. Somebody got a... Ooh, right there. I see... that was Tony DeGennaro. And it looks like he got maybe tapped in the rear there by James Lehman. The 01.
Well, I gathered up a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm looking here to see if that is in fact what happened. James Lehman goes down below the yellow, and it looks like when he comes back up on, he hooks Tony DeGennaro, and that's actually what brought that caution out, because now when Tony comes back up onto the track, oh, the number 12.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, we're getting a bunch of them going to get into it here. Oh, my, Brian Pager getting a lot of damage on that. The number 8 there of Gary Lowe getting into it. Oh, my. Okay, well, hopefully everybody still got resets. Thank God for resets, huh?
Yeah, good thing. A lot of cars on pit road.
Sean Zulu staying out. Looks like everybody. Wow, everybody but a couple. 3 of them staying out. Sean Zulu, Wally Turheimer, and John Mushkin. First one off of pit road was Christopher Perryman with a 5-second pit stop. That was a fuel-only pit stop.
Yes, sir. I got a feeling these top 3 here are going to come in. Sounds like the 67's shutting his car off.
Ah. You know, I've talked to drivers before, Kerry, that I asked him, I said, you know, on an interview or something, you know, hey, I heard you cutting your car off, and he goes, I'm just bored.
Just bored.
Okay. You know, riding around under caution.
I got to do something.
Yeah, I'm just bored.
Especially here, these 2-minute-long laps.
Yeah, man.
Well, Ed Hewitt cycles back out in 6th place, so good job for him.
Yeah. And it looks like he did maybe a 2-tire change on his car. 2 tires and fuel. Gets out ahead of Travis Townsend, Thomas Keane in 8th, Kevin O'Brien now 9th, Nathan Miller 10th, Mark Nichols 11th, Jared Akey 12th, Stephen Hollingsworth 13th, Dustin Kinnaman 14th, and Mark Robertson 15th.
Showing Gary Lowe all the way in last place now. He had a 71-second pit stop. I got a feeling he may have did a real pit stop. We know he's not out of fixes. He's always had 2 stops. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. A real pit stop.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to start in the back because I got to go.
Yeah. Can't say that I blame him there when you got to go.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Well, that's the good thing about in the booth here. Bathroom for me is right around the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Me too. Well, we're still single file. A lot of top hitters still up front. Tyler Stanley in 15th. Lee Sandville in 5th. Travis Townsend couldn't ask for a better partner behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, we might see them 2 get together, or even Travis Townsend and Nathan Miller.
Yeah, that'd be another good group. Those two would work good together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nathan, he is such a good driver. He ranks right up there.
Anxious to see what Sean and Wally and John do here. I've only showed them. They've only pitted once.
Yeah.
So they might be all right for a little while. Might have to remind them there's no lead lap points, boys.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, they're staying out.
Boy, they sure are.
Yeah, maybe they're going to be hoping
Oh,
for another
here comes
caution.
a big group coming in.
Yep, topping off them tanks. Yeah, looks like
Wow.
man, the whole back part of that field
Yeah.
just topping them tanks off.
The guys behind them were like, what the heck's going on?
Yep.
Did I miss something?
Nathan Miller slides through his pit stop and has to back up. That's costly. And it looks like he's doing a right side tires went on. And he's doing a 4-tire change, Nathan Miller is. And he's still sitting on pit road though. All right.
Good, yeah, he's 24 seconds.
That's going to put him way back, 30th on the field.
28.5 seconds.
Man. Well, maybe he's decided he wants to start back there. I don't know. I can't imagine he did a real pit stop that quick.
Yeah.
I don't think I could drain my bladder that fast. Well, we're ready to get it going here. Going to be restarting on lap 47. So we're still not quite halfway, and we've had this third caution.
Yep.
Yep, caution number 3. 15 lead changes we've had. Pretty good.
Sean Zulu up front.
Well, Kerry, you want to get them going?
Yeah, we'll get him going here.
All right, buddy.
Pace car's in. Sean Zulu gonna bring him around to the front. Wally out to the right of him. Hang, green flag, we're racing. Let's see how this works out.
Wally sneaks by.
Boy, sure does.
Ooh, he's going to lead that lap, and he cuts down, jumps off his partner there, Christopher Perryman. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
We got some people there. Somebody's thinking, I don't know if I should go up there or not. Like
Thomas.
Lee Sanville. Christopher.
Yep, Christopher Perryman. Thomas Keene back here in 12th place, Tony DeGennaro 13th, James Lehman 14th, and Travis Townsend 15th. These guys all pitting. Stephen Hollingsworth back in 15th now as he gets by James Lehman. Timothy Kelleher in 19th, Dustin Kinnaman 20th, and Tommy Lee and Cody Griffin starting to march their way back toward the front. Brian Timbrell falling back a little ways. Not a bad place to be. I'd kind of a safer barrier in between him and that lead pack.
Yeah, I agree.
Shoo.
Well, Mark Robertson really making a run to the front with 41. David?
Yes, sir. Be nice to see him and Christopher Perryman or David Howard get together. You know, David was he was one of our league members way back in our first season, and he raced I think a couple of seasons, and then he took some time off, and he's back with us this year. It's good to have him. David's
that's a good deal.
He's a good racer and a good guy. He doesn't go out there and cause problems or nothing, and it's just good to have him back. When I seen him come in team speak that day, I was like, David, man, good to see you. And I said, hey, you coming back to race with us? And he goes, that's what I'm here for. And I said, oh, man, I couldn't get him signed up quick enough.
Good deal.
Christopher Perryman now into the third spot. We're behind Wally Turheimer and Sean Zulu. John Mushton Jr., after having that spill earlier there and hitting the wall, used a reset back into 6th place. Rush in 7th? What? No way. That's a typo. I give him hell in chat. Now, Rush is a pretty good racer. He's good at these super speedways, I'll tell you.
Well, Mark Robinson's worked his way to 4, so he's pretty much in the safe zone up here, I think.
Yep. Yeah, he's in a good pack of drivers right there. Good safe zone. Yep.
Oh, as was
caution.
sweet.
Oh, Thomas Keane into the wall. Dang, as soon as we said that, huh?
Gosh. So much for the safe zone.
Yep. Oh, you know what? That was some serious net coating. Wow, I haven't seen net coating like that in like forever.
Yeah, let me get on Chase here.
Yeah, go on far Chase. I mean, there wasn't even a car near him, and all of a sudden that back end just kicked around like it looks like.
What the heck?
Yeah.
He felt like he fell in the track.
Well, Kevin O'Brien, you know, being there. Now, Kevin is from Australia, and, you know, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, you know, he could be, he must have got a glitch off of Kevin O'Brien, I would say.
Yeah, I would think you're right, because, yeah, they weren't even near each other.
But boy, Thomas Keane went for a heck of a ride. So did James Lehman.
It's like Nathan Miller got into it. I know Tyler, I've seen him skidding.
Man, yeah, Keane just he's just going backwards on this wall, and which is kind of a good thing because he stays out there against the wall, away from everybody, and everybody gets by him. But boy, unfortunate for him getting involved in that. Now, if he can make it back to pit road, he can use a reset. Yep. Well.
Whew. Somebody come flying in on pit road. Oh, got one sliding sideways.
Oh no.
Oh. People. Oh, somebody missed their pit. Oh, they're all sliding into there. Backing up. Oh my lord.
Oh my.
Where do I go? Everybody's crooked.
I'd say they probably, some of them guys might have needed a little practice doing their pit stops, I think.
Yeah, there's one smoking real bad. Number 5?
Yeah, that's Thomas Keane. I think he's, oh no, number 5? Yeah, Thomas Keane.
Thomas Keane, yep.
Yeah, he's making it to pit road now. He can use a reset. Going to put him back in the field, but or did he take him behind the wall? Surely not.
Well,
nope, there you go.
Coming out.
There it is. Blinked out on me, that's all.
Yeah, blinking again there. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that could be part of it too. You know, if he was blinking and of course, you know, like I said, because I didn't see any damage on Kevin O'Brien's car. So
no, looked like he blinked clear up under the track.
I know, wasn't that something? Weird.
Fell in a sinkhole.
Yep. Well, let's take a look here at the race analysis. This is caution number 4 in 52 laps, so I'm kind of looking for him to get settled down now because these guys, some of the guys are going to start running out of resets here before long, Kerry.
Well, we got a lot that have been there 3 times. I'm still, Wally and Sean still have only pitted 1 time.
Yep. They're saving them resets, and that's a good thing. Pretty cool to see Wally up there in the lead, though. That's pretty awesome. Wally Turheimer. Well, let me ask you, Kerry, honestly, what do you think of the race so far?
Real good. Looks like everybody's done a good job.
Yeah, I think they're doing all right. I think we could have we could have probably done without a couple of them cautions. Maybe the first one or two, I think, were kind of needless. The guys were getting a little too racy too early. But these last couple of cautions have just been kind of weird things going on, and, you know, can't be helped.
That's right.
So,
yeah, like I said, we ran 70 laps last night, and we had 2, so
yeah.
a small field. It's easy when these guys get down low like that, and it gets wiggly, and the guys that are running 3 screens, you know, they're going to run people tight.
Oh,
The
yeah.
other ones can't see them, so makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah. I have 3 screens, but I don't use them in iRacing because it's too much trouble for me to get them all set up for racing and then tear them all back down for, I don't really have the room to have all 3 of them sitting side by side either. I got
Right. 2
of them side by side, and the third one's over here on the right where I got TeamSpeak on, a couple other programs on there. So, but I use my main 2 here for OBS and the broadcast, IRTVO.
Yeah, exactly.
I just use my main one for iRacing. Well, we're getting them lined back up here as the lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back green next time, Kerry.
Wally is still up front, led 8 laps. Sean right with him. And Mark Robertson still in 4th.
I know it. That's good.
Yeah, well, he started way back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to look real quick. Let's see if I can...
Well, we're going to have to talk about this. Where are my guys at?
Well,
way back.
Mark started 8th, and he's up to 4th. So.
Okay, we're taking Mark.
Well, I never did get out of him who he was racing with, or I don't know. We got some that are in both leagues.
Oh, heck.
Scott Brinson's internet gave out on him. That's what happened to him. Oh, man, Scott. What a bummer. I wondered what happened to you, brother. Well. You need to figure out why that keeps doing that. Unplug your router and reset it. Leave it unplugged for about 30 seconds, and that'll clear all the trash out of it. All right, Kerry, get him going, buddy.
Well, we'll see what Wally can do with it. We'll see if he can stay in the lead this time. Pace car's off. Wally and Sean going to fight for that checkered line. And they're off. Green, green, green. Wally's got it. Boy, that outside line's coming.
Yeah, pretty quick. Mark got a good run right there, working with Sean Zulu. But Perryman's right on the back bumper of Wally Turheimer. He got a little wiggly on that start, but seemed to go through that.
That outside line's really coming up now.
Oh, yeah.
They're really grouped up. That'll really shove them up there.
Yeah, Rush coming up through. He's in 6th place on the high side, and he's got Lee Sandville right behind him. And boy, Travis Townsend kind of fell back a little bit there. Not sure what happened on that restart. But he lets the number 31 of Lee Sandville in line. Now John Mushkin kind of falls out behind these guys, right behind Ed Hewitt. And Tony DeGennaro back here bringing up the second group.
It's like Tyler Stanley says, I'm done with this back. Let's go. So put Brian
right.
Pager there. And somebody back in the back again. Oh, that's Timothy. That's Kevin O'Brien again.
Way off the pace.
Yeah, he must be having some kind of problems.
Yeah, that is kind of weird because he was right up in the middle of the pack there earlier, and Now he's way back here in 29th place. Richard Gonzalez, kind of surprised to not see Richard up toward the front, but it is early. You know, it's still early.
3 wide in the back. Was that Gary Lowe?
Yep, Cody Griffin, Tommy Lee up on the high side, taking it 3 wide. Thomas Keene now trying to work his way up through, let's see, he is, wow, where the heck is he? There he is, 23rd spot. And he's on the tail of Michael Feliciano. We haven't talked about Michael all day long. Where's he been?
He'll get up there. '67, John leading the second back there.
Yeah, John Mushin Jr., yep. Tony DeGennaro working with him. And these guys are all right in the line, but back behind them, they're still 3 wide as Tommy Lee and Cody Griffin.
Oh! It was close to the wall there, whoever it was.
Tommy Lee?
That was the 8.
The 8, oh,
Gary Lowe.
Gary Lowe, okay. I'm trying to find him. There he is.
Back in 12, it was really close to the wall. Maybe it wasn't him.
I think it might have been Cody Griffin, because they got almost look alike cars.
Yeah, you're right. It was number 3, the red car.
Yeah, he's got that. It's like a metallic candy apple red, or I don't know what you call that.
Good looking color.
Yeah, it is. It's oh, what the heck's what do they call that?
Candy apple red?
Yeah, but it's metallic, but it's like chrome illusion.
Right.
You know, pretty cool colors though in it. Oh, there's a name for it, but I can't think of what it is. Oh, that's good, Scott. Yeah, you need to get that fixed, brother. Something definitely going on there. Oh, looks like we did have a retiree, James Lehman, out of the race. Well, some of these guys, you know, I know James is a young lad. This is his senior year of school. So he probably got to go to school in the morning. Sean Zulu now in 3rd. Oh, we had somebody way back there with that. Lee Sandville took a dive to the middle. Or no, who was that? Right behind him. That was Brian Pager? Yeah, no. Tyler Stanley.
Tyler Stanley.
Yeah, he took a dive out to the outside. I'm thinking what he might have did was he might have got a little hook off the bumper there, Brian Pager. And, boy, what a save he had on that one.
Well, the 80's getting freight trained. Here comes a line for him now.
Brian Timbrow going by. Yeah, 8. Yep, he's up there on the high side. Nobody going up there with him. He's saying, come on, guys. Let's get up here. Let's go.
Yeah, I just need one of you.
Yeah. They're just going by him like crazy. He's dropping like a hot potato. Back to 24th now. Man, Nick Taylor getting by him on that low line. Graham Hood now. Richard Gonzalez. So Tony DeGennaro is going to fall back into the 26th spot just by staying up there like that. Man.
Wow.
Unbelievable. We got smoke. We got smoke. No caution, but who was that spun? Mark Nichols. Mark Nichols gets spun.
And does have damage.
Yes. Let's see what happened here.
Oh.
Oh, right there. Looks like he got hooked on the back of Ed. Was that what it was? He's hooked on the back of Ed Hewitt's car. Or so, oh, he come down. I don't know. Then maybe Ed come down into him. A little bit of checking up going on right there, I think. Let's see if I can get a better angle on that. Maybe go up here to Ed because he gets into the back of the 29. And that kind of checked him up a little bit. And Mark had a good run on him. And it looked like maybe Mark didn't lift off the throttle in time. Comes to the inside of Ed. Ed not realizing he's there and comes right back down the hill. And Mark was well below the yellow line. Holy moly. Wow. And Ed's going to have some damage as well. But boy, what a job Mark did keeping that thing off the wall. So back up front, Wally Turheimer, caution is out. This is caution number 5. 18 lead changes.
Crazy.
Well, I just hope everybody can get back out there. You know, like I said, the only one we've lost James Lehman and Scott Brinson, so which really isn't that bad. Scott having computer issues and don't even exactly know what happened to James Lehman. I'm assuming he must have probably had to get ready to get to bed. Be my guess.
That's a shame.
And Wally coming down pit road. Oh, what a trick that was. Travis Townsend staying out there. And he's going to be the new leader. But Wally needed to come to pit road anyhow.
Yeah, he had no choice.
Yeah, this is only his second pit stop today. Well, we're a little past halfway now.
Oh, 200 had to back up.
Yep, I seen that. Feliciano happened to back up. Everybody else coming off of pit road. Oh, we got a spinner there. Christopher Perryman and somebody got together there.
Oh.
Exactly what happened there to Perryman. I'm just going to go back and take a look at that real quick.
Oh,
here.
yeah, somebody spun coming out of the pit and they just rammed him.
The 31 of Lee Sandville.
Lee Sandville.
Yeah, I was going to look here and see what happened. Oh, okay, he spun Perryman spun coming off a pit road right in front of Lee Sandville.
Yeah, Lee had nowhere to go.
Yep, he must have smoked the tires coming off a pit road or something there. Yep, he did. Just cut it down right in front of Lee Sandville. And Lee locked him down, but nowhere to go. Man, unfortunate. Boy, he's going to have to come back in pit road probably and get the damage fixed up already.
Boy, I hope he's got a fix left.
Yeah. Hopefully these guys have been using that uncheck the fix, you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Save those fixes.
I know it's unusual for you guys, but Travis Townsend out front. Travis Townsend. You guys probably never see him in the lead, do you?
No, not very often, no.
Seems like every one of your broadcasts I watch, that's where he's at.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, I was really kind of surprised that he showed up here tonight because he told me, he said he's just not a big fan of super speedways. And I said, what? Huh?
I don't blame him. I hate him.
Yeah. It's long, it's boring, you know, and I know a lot of people say, well, it doesn't take much talent to drive. Well, I disagree. It takes talent, but it's a different kind of talent than it does to run a short track, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a lot for the drivers to pay attention to and think out there, you know, while they're doing 200 mile an hour in the draft. They got to plan their pit strategies, and they got to think about, you know, who they're going to go with. They got to look in the mirrors and see where the drivers are. They got to pay attention to the right side, left side. You know, there's just so much for the drivers to do out here that they don't do on a short track.
Yeah, you got to watch your gauges.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you don't see any of that kind of stuff on short tracks, you know. Well, Hollingsworth in second, Mushton in third, Nathan Miller fourth, Graham Hood fifth, Thomas Keene sixth, Jared Akey seventh, Mark Robertson eighth, David Howard Jr. ninth, and Gary Lowe, your top 10.
Yeah, look at that. Some of my boys got up there.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
them, guys.
They're saving it for the last, I'm telling you. I know.
Right. Knock him out of the way.
They're saving the best for last. Well, it looks like maybe we've lost a couple of guys. I'm not really sure. Lee Sandville, Mark Nichols, and Dustin Kinnaman.
Yeah.
Brian Timbrell sitting on pit road. Oh, man.
And he's been there for some time. So looks like about 26 running, all on the lead lap.
Dang.
And we got 3 coming in down pit road.
Yep. Stopping right side's going on. And left side's doing a 4-tire change. He'll be back in the back part of the field with his teammate, of course, Tommy Lee.
That's Nick Taylor, Cody Griffin.
Tommy Lee getting caught up here. And yeah, okay. So, and then yeah, Eric Kaplinger on pit road. Gosh, I don't want to see all your guys drop out of this. Now, what the heck? They got resets. Get up there. Come on, guys.
Yeah, my pit counter, I got some guys showing. I showed Thomas Lee at 15 pit stops. I know that ain't right.
I got 16.
Oh, well, heck.
Well, that might not be too far off because, you know, he keeps pitting to get to the back of the field.
That could be it then.
You know, and every time he pits, he probably stops, takes gas, or maybe changes tires, or what, I don't know. Looks like we got another retiree, Lee Sandville, out of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So the last one on the lead lap right now, Eric Kaplinger, as he comes around to catch up to the back of the field, and I think we're about to go green. Well, I'll get him going this time there, Kerry. Let's
Travis Townsend.
Yeah, let's see if they can get him going. Get some more racing going on here. Pace car's in. That thing barely misses a cone when it comes in there. And green, green, green. Here we go. Wind them up, boys. I seen a race that we put up one night. We were just all in there messing around, and boy, Stephen Hollingworth comes right down in front of Travis Townsend there.
He sure does.
But anyhow, the pace car come around in turn 3 at Charlotte so fast that it hit the wall in turn 4. I mean, just pile drive that wall.
Oh, no.
The pace car. It was unbelievable. I'd never seen anything like that before. I did see it at one track, and I can't remember, one of them real tiny short tracks, where there's a couple of mounds of dirt, where there's the lighted poles there, you know, and the pace car, when it went to come onto pit road, missed pit road and went right up over that mound of dirt.
Oh, my.
Yeah. It did a wheelie right up over that mound of dirt. That was unbelievable. Okay, up on the high side, Nathan Miller, okay, dives it now down to the bottom.
Good thing. I was going to say he's in trouble.
Yep.
Mark Robertson got stuck out there. He's back to 12th now. He's got a group behind him, though.
Yep, they're coming up quick. Ooh.
Oh, they're going to go around him.
Yeah,
Brian. Take it 3 wide. Heck with it.
Man, Perryman going to go with him. So Tommy Lee going to come up behind him, though. Tommy will, I don't know. Oh, there we go, Mark. Oh, no.
Took him out. That looked like a net coat.
Oh, yeah, that was because he blinked like crazy.
Yeah, he blinked coming out of the pits.
Yeah,
too.
No caution. What's going on with Mark Robertson? No caution. He gets it going. Didn't hit anything. That's a good piece of driving there. But no caution.
Oh, yeah, he went right through them cars.
Yeah. I wonder if Tommy Lee got any damage on that, because Tommy Lee just, like, went right through him. David Howard Jr. in 9th, Sean Zulu 10th, and Gary Lowe 11th.
His ping looks good. I'll tell you, Kevin O'Brien, his problem is his ping. His quality and ping's way up.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
struggling all night. He's at a 69 out of 300.
Gary Lowe on the bottom side there. Brian Pager right behind him. And Tyler Stanley in 13th. There you go. Geyser's working their way to the front. It's starting to get down there. 50 to go. Coming to 50 to go.
Graham Hood up front. Sean Zulu, he's still up there. Jared Aiken.
Yep. Richard Gonzalez 14th. Michael Feliciano starting to slowly work his way toward the front. Christopher Perryman 16th. Brian Phillips 17th. Tony DeGennaro 18th. Tommy Lee in 19th. And Cody Griffin 20th. Ed Hewitt back in 21st. Probably looking for a partner, but then it's quite a ways back to Nick Taylor and Eric Kaplinger. They got Timothy Kelleher working with them. That's a good threesome right there to work together. I didn't just say that, did I? Threesome?
Threesome. And I think Kevin, oh, there he is.
Yeah,
He
he's
keeps
blinking.
disappearing. Yeah, that's why he's staying back.
Yeah,
Stay out of everybody's way.
trying to stay in it.
And I hope his ping comes in.
Mark Robertson trying to get back up, with these guys, but he is right now 32.7 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, 3 wide up front.
Oh, Mushton
Wow.
Jr. Mushton Jr. Be careful there, buddy. He does not have good luck sometimes, man. I'll tell you, he's always in the wrong place at the wrong time. They're going 3 wide again, though, up front, man. I'm telling you what, these guys are racing like it's the last lap. Wow. Hollingsworth up the hill, down the hill, trying to block. Man, too early for that blocking stuff. Wally Turheimer right up through the middle. Man, he takes over right now. Looks like he's going to lead that lap.
I don't know, but this says disaster written all over it.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly. Well, Graham Hood and Nathan Miller working together up on that high side, doing really well. And it looks like they're going to come back now. Well, Nathan does, but he leaves Graham Hood up there by himself.
Yeah, he'll probably gap up, let him in there, I'm sure. Very low up in 5th place. What the heck?
Yeah, there you go. See, these guys are turning up the heat now.
Travis Townsend in 2nd.
Look at Graham Hood dropped. Oh, man, he's clear back to 16th now. Man, just that fast,
Wow.
It's amazing how you can go from, you're right up there in 3rd or 4th place and be back in 16th or 17th in less than a lap.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Nathan Miller back to 11th.
Jared Akey right there. Now Jared Akey's in 11th. David Howard Jr. 12th.
Brian Pager in 5th.
Awesome. See, Mach Speed's turning up the heat.
Getting her done.
That's right. Oh, Thomas Keene blinking again. Man, he better get that under control. That almost cost him the race there earlier when he blinked, and that big piece of net coating between him and Kevin O'Brien. Boy, that could, if he would have been out of resets, that would have cost him the race.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs to get that blinking taken care of.
Well, Hollingsworth and Townsend to 57 almost gets into Townsend.
Oh, man. And Hollingsworth comes way up the
Way
hill.
up,
What's that? What the?
He surely wasn't blocking.
Whoa, man, it's way too early for that.
Wow. I can't even believe that worked.
Oh, man, I don't know how. He slowed that up outside line up big time, but man. That's a little on the excessive side there, I think. You don't need to be blocking this early. Heck, you still got 45 laps to go.
Yeah, trying to get in position. They're still probably going to have one more stop, I bet.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, looking there, Nathan Miller now back to the 10th place.
Yep, Tyler Stanley in 9th.
Yeah, these guys they're really putting down the pressure. Nick Taylor, one that kind of surprises me. Nick Taylor back here in 21st spot. Him and Eric Kaplinger work. No, take that back. Who's he working with? The 07 there is working with Brian Phillips. Yeah, Brian Phillips in 20th. These
The
guys.
pack's about to put Mark Robertson down a lap. They're all over him.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's going to stay high and fall in.
And here goes the whole pack on by, but he'll be able to get the draft off of them and then pray for a caution. Man, everybody goes by him. That's hard to swallow right there. I don't care
it
who
sure is.
Man, that's tough. And I know that's probably not setting too good with Mark right now.
No.
You know, he likes to be up there racing it up, you know, and here he is back in 25th position. Cody Griffin's still sitting on pit road.
Well, Hollingsworth and Townsend, man, they're just really smooth, working together real nice.
Yeah.
Gary Lowe taking advantage of that, staying right behind him. 57 and a 28. Wally and Sean, they're trying to make the outside work.
Well, I think if Hollingsworth does that again, I'm going to get on the mic and tell him, you need to knock that stuff off. That blocking stuff's got to quit. It's way too early for that.
Yeah, maybe just slid up there.
Yeah, okay. I could see if it was 2 or 3 to go, but not when it's 45 to go. You don't be doing that kind of stuff. That's like, man, he's lucky he didn't cause a wreck right there.
Oh.
Gary Lowe in 3rd now, so he's sitting there pretty good. Brian Pager 4th.
Yep, that's looking good.
Yes, sir. Turheimer up on the high side now, and Keene on the low side. Sean Zulu working up there with the...
Oh, Tyler Stanley jerks to the outside.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow, get a grip on it.
Man.
That could have been rough right there.
Whew.
Man, him and Nathan Miller now, they need to settle down there. Wow. That'll get the old heart pumping, won't it?
That's for sure.
Well, we got a Scott Brinson rooting for Wally Turheimer here in chat. Wally's been running really well.
Well, he's in a good position. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, if it was me, that's right about where I'd want to be. And then, because coming down to the last few laps, but it's like I said, it's way too early for this. But coming down to the last few laps, that's about where you'd want to be. Uh-oh, and he gets into the side of Hollingsworth.
We don't want the leaders wrecking the pack out.
No, man. I hope Hollingsworth settles down here a little bit, man. He's getting a little bit too racy up there. That's not his style. That's what I don't understand. It's not his style to race like that. He's usually a very clean racer. And all I've seen here in the last few laps is some dirty racing, and I don't like to see that. This is fun. This is supposed to be fun, not dirty racing. Well, they're coming up on...
Yeah, I was going to say they were getting ready to run down. Is that Brian?
Kevin O'Brien, yes, sir. Oh, Hollingsworth in front of...
Wow.
Come on, man.
I don't know if they were trying to do a switch there. We got 2 of them in the apron. Tyler Stanley.
Hold on. Steven, settle that down, man. You don't need to be blocking. Way too early for that. Just remember, guys, this is for fun. This is not, you know, this is not to be out there blocking with 45 to go.
I think he's trying to work the grass, but I don't know, I'm not driving.
Dang. Wally finally gets a good run, but man, I just don't like to see that, you know? It's way too early for that stuff.
It's like Tyler Stanley and Brian Pager have short-pitted.
Ah,
and
cool.
Tyler ran into the back of Brian Pager exiting pit road.
Oh, no. Very hard?
No, it wasn't too bad, no.
Dang. Well, that's a good call, though. Short pitting ain't a bad call. I've seen that work for a lot of drivers, that short pit. Hollingsworth up in the lead. Still.
He's led 82 laps. Townsend's led
No, 16.
16, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Townsend's led 6. Outside lane, still trying to make it work.
Yep. Wally's led 19. That's pretty awesome. Oh, here they come all down pit road. Oh, there you go. And Hollingsworth hard into the wall. There you go.
Dang it.
Oh, the 23 sliding. Who was that? 23 of Richard Gonzalez. Man, he slid big time. Probably going to be a lot of penalties handed out right there. Unsafe pit entries and speedings and oh, brother. Ed Hewitt coming down pit road too. But Wally Turheimer staying out. Him and Sean Zulu on a mission here. David Howard Jr. and Jared Akey working together. Tommy Lee back here working with Christopher Perryman. Now that right there is a total deadly combination. I'm telling you. That's gonna be for the win. Wow. But they're not short pitting, and yeah, I'm kind of with the short pitters. I like to do that myself.
Townsend must be blinking.
He has been noted to do that, but I'm looking here. Him and Keene working together now. They must have come off pit road together. Was it him or was it Townsend or Keene blinking?
I showed Townsend.
Okay.
Ed Hewitt was blinking too.
Oh, wow.
Sean Zulu still up front. Going for his third lap, Ed? Fourth?
Yes, sir. Yep, going for the fourth one. And boy, he might have just found him a good partner right there in Wally Turheimer. Those guys do race together, so they race together at maximum velocity. So they probably got some experience working together. David Howard Jr. and Rush, they've raced together for quite a while.
That makes a big difference when you know your partner.
Yes, I agree. Christopher Perryman and Tommy Lee they've been racing together for a long time. Townsend and Keene, I've seen them hooked up in quite a few races. So everybody after these final pit stops here, finishing up looking for partners and working together. Good deal. Hollingsworth now is going to be 24th place coming back off a pit road, one lap down. So all that blocking he did up there.
Yeah.
Scott put in chat here, he said Hollingsworth won't be blocking now.
Oh, gosh.
He put LOL.
Yeah.
Shaka Zulu. Yep, Shaka Zulu.
Well, Tyler Stanley and Nathan Miller working together, coming up on Travis Townsend.
Yes, sir.
And he's working with Thomas Keene, another good combination.
If they could just reel them up and make that a good four-car tandem, boy, that would be really awesome. Brian Pager trying to hang here. He's with Michael Feliciano. And Feliciano is back 1 lap down in 23rd spot, but I think he did the short pit as well. I think that's why he's back so far. So once these leaders do pit, which, let's see, probably I would say within the next 10 or 15 laps, we'll probably see these leaders pit. I can't remember exactly what lap they pitted on last.
Yeah, that's sure they've only pitted twice.
Yeah.
Oh! 57 jumps right in front of the 28.
Yep.
Gonna let the 84, the 07 around. Who is that?
David Howard Jr. and Jared Akey working together. And David Howard Jr. just led his first lap of the race.
Nice.
Rush is yet to lead a lap, but I'm sure that'll probably change if them two stay together, because they're going to need to switch, I'm sure. Wally Turheimer right there on the bumper of Rush. After him and Sean, that was kind of an ugly switch by them two. They might need to practice that switching a little bit, but I mean, it worked, but boy, it cost them to lead them. Third and fourth place there, David Howard Jr. and Jared Akey reeled them up and passed them with ease.
Nick Taylor right behind him, and it's not showing him a lap down, but he must be, because I'm showing him in 14th.
Yeah.
84 runs way up the wall.
Yeah. Oh!
No, 4 wide.
Man. Wally Turheimer got into the side of him a little bit right there, too. Man. Yeah, Nick Taylor now will go a lap down. But like I said, once them leaders pit, these guys are all going to get their laps back. And Nick Taylor, one of the guys I believe, probably could make it the rest of the way on fuel, I think. We've only got 30 to go. What's going to be a late night for some of these guys?
Boy, you got that right.
I figured it was going to be kind of late, but...
Me and you are one of them.
I know it. All right, watching to see when the leaders are going to come down pit road here. Let's go back. Brian Phillips in 5th spot, working with a group of guys here. He's got John Mushing Jr. in there, Mark Robertson, and Ed Hewitt. Them guys are all back here, 17th, 18th, 19th place. Richard Gonzalez way back in 20th. Working with Timothy Kelleher. Timothy got really loose right there. Feliciano in 22nd, working with, let's see, who is that, the number 4? Brian Pager. Okay, yeah, he's in with Brian Pager in that group. Brian, one of the back guys here, 44 seconds or 42 seconds behind the leader right now. Tommy Lee, nobody to work with them, and he's got the leaders breathing down his neck right now. I'm sure he'll get hooked up with these guys, but I don't know what happened to his partner there, Christopher Perryman.
He's gone.
Oh, there's Tommy Lee.
Whoa!
Oh, man, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think there was any communication there was when he was going to be pitting. Whoa.
Nick Taylor just missed him.
Dang, I'm telling you. Him and Graham Hood working together. Graham Hood, first one a lap down. If the caution would come out, he would get the wave by. Well, that puts a lot of folks way out. It looks like Tommy Lee still sitting on pit road. And now he's away. Not sure exactly why he pitted again, but anyhow, maybe he had a penalty. I don't know.
Kevin O'Brien's working with Stephen Hollingsworth.
Yeah, them two, they're way back in the field here, a couple of laps
way
down.
Back, yeah. Jared Akey up front.
And there he goes. Leads his first lap of the race. Rush in the lead? You kidding me? I can't believe it.
It can't be possible.
No, not Rush. That's a mistake. This damn IRTVO, it keeps screwing up on me.
Yeah.
I give him hell, I'll tell you.
What the heck? He hasn't wrecked anybody all night.
I know it. Well, he does have a new wheel, and I'll tell you what, his racing has improved tenfold with that new wheel.
Good deal.
It just, you know, I mean, I know I have the Driving Force GT as well, but I can't remember what the wheel is he's got. It's a Fanatec or something.
Oh, one of the new ones?
Yeah, fairly new. It's like a $500 or something wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, he bought it off of Ed. Actually, he went up to Ed's house and got it.
Nice.
Well, back here, Wally Turheimer still struggling along here, trying to work around some lap traffic. Christopher Perryman, oh man, I don't know. These guys are really getting dicey up here. Perryman way back, let's see, where is Christopher Perryman at? He is actually a lap down because the leaders are right ahead of him. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to stay in the grasp of being that top one, a lap down to get the lap back if a caution comes out. But it looks like Wally Turheimer now, they get a good run on the high side and may be able to get by Perryman working together. Perryman's usually always fast everywhere he goes. Boy, I can't, man, Tommy Lee way back here, 22nd place. Wow. Still waiting for the leaders to come down pit road. David Howard Jr. back in the lead now. Wally Turheimer and them right behind him. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 battling up here. Sean Zulu in fourth. I surely don't think they can make it the rest of the way on fuel, but I could possibly be wrong, but I don't remember when they pitted last. We got Brian Phillips in fifth, Travis Townsend sixth, Thomas Keene seventh, Nathan Miller eighth, Tyler Stanley ninth. Those two need to really tighten it up here and start marching to the front.
Yeah, you can bet they're thinking about it. They know that Travis is in front of them.
Yep, that's some good company right there. There's some good drivers, all right in a row, right there. Yep. All good drivers.
Yeah, they just need to stay lined up and let it happen.
Well, a couple more laps and we're going to be at 20 to go. Rush back up front. Waiting to see when pit stops are going to happen. Boy, Wally Turheimer with a great run on the low side. Rush went up the hill to pick up his partner. And Wally Turheimer going back in the lead. Perryman working right there with them. Nathan Miller. Or, I'm sorry, ain't Nathan Miller. That is Nick Taylor.
Nick Taylor, yep. Lap down.
Him and Perryman actually racing for position right there, 11th and 12th. Rush goes down and leaves his partner, David Howard Jr. out there. Graham Hood also battling it up with Nick Taylor and Christopher Perryman for position.
Boy, it'll feel... Oh, what the heck?
What was that? It was Nick Taylor.
Was that Nick?
Yeah.
Hang on to it, Nick. Hang on to it, Nick.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Wow. He seen that wall coming right through his windshield, I could tell.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that is something else to see right there.
He's in trouble now.
This isn't a series, Billy. This is actually a fun race here between Mach Speed Racing and Maximum Speed Racing. Just a fun race. It's not a series. But thank you for asking. Enjoy the show, man. We're putting on a good one. These guys are really getting racy here.
Well, Graham Hood's going to have to drop back to get Nick, or Nick's in real trouble.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite a ways back to Nick, man. Well, this time by. Go ahead.
Yep. Here comes the number 2 coming in.
Yep.
It's Rush leading them in.
Oh, man, did he hit that? Oh, David Howard Jr. Ooh, I don't know. There might have been some speeding penalties there.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Ooh, I don't know. I think David Howard might have been speeding. The Rush coming into his pit stall still.
6.8. He's out.
Well.
6.5. Rush is out.
There you go. They go in together, come out together.
It's Wally in the lead.
Yes,
Wally
sir.
and Sean back up front.
So things are starting to change for these guys in the back now that some of the leaders are pitting. Once Wally and Sean pit, things will change a little bit. I believe we're probably going to see them pit here in the next lap or two. 20 to go.
Miller and Tyler Stanley up 6th and 7th. Where did Townsend go? They got around him.
Yeah, they're in 8th place.
Oh, they must be on the outside because they're going back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got by Jared Akey and David Howard because they weren't quite up to speed yet.
Well, that puts Nate and Tyler in 4th and 5th.
Yes, sir.
Wally, Sean, and Brian Phillips in top 3.
I don't think they're going to have to pit again either.
I think you're right.
But see, that front 3 is probably still going to have to pit. I don't know about Brian Phillips. Now, Brian, he's still working with Kevin O'Brien here. Brian is in 3rd spot, and he's been staying right there about 14 and a half seconds behind the leaders right now. So if this was to stay green and them leaders pit, Wally Turheimer and Sean Zulu, that's going to put Brian Phillips right in the lead. He's actually right in the catbird seat right now if them two have to pit.
Yep. And I think you're right. I think they do.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't wait too much longer, man. They're not gaining anything by staying out there.
No.
Unless they're going to just roll the dice and try to make it and see how far they can go, or they got nothing to lose, you know. But, man, you run out of fuel.
And Nathan Miller leading this pack of all-stars here.
Yeah, definitely mouthful of words right there you just said. Tyler Stanley, Travis Townsend, Thomas Keene, Brian Pager, Jared Akey, and David Howard Jr. Wow.
Yeah. If they stay lined up, they're really going to make up some time.
Brian Phillips now falling to 15 seconds behind the leader. It looks like Kevin O'Brien may have had to duck out there and get some air after he was pushing Brian. But stay up here on the leader, and they come around to take another lap. 16 laps to go. I mean, if they pit now, it's over for them, you know.
No, absolutely.
So I don't know. Maybe they're just going to roll the dice here and try to. Maybe they got enough to make it all the way. I don't know, boy. If they do, that's going to be a heck of a margin, boy. I'll tell you. That's a heck of a calculation by them two to stay out there and finish this thing like that. And I can't believe that either of them would make a mistake like that and not pit to get the fuel that they need to stay out this long. But here they come down pit road.
Together. Yep. Let's see if they can do it down.
Oh, boy.
Locking them up hard. They're sliding. Oh.
Man.
Wow. No, I almost hit again.
That's a little hotter than I like to come down Pit Road, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me.
Nope. Sean Zulu coming in after taking the pole here today. And they're probably about to get passed up here by that whole group. That group's coming with boy, a full head of steam. And you know what? I think we're seeing
Wally with a penalty.
Yep, and Sean.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Nathan Miller to the lead.
Yes, sir. Tyler Stanley in tow.
Travis Townsend, Thomas Keene. I would not want those two behind me.
No, that's deadly there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
15 to go.
Brian Brewer said, man, I hate it. I missed it. He's in chat.
Yeah. Oh, heck.
Brian, you missed a good race here, buddy. It's been really awesome. Take a look at it. We have had 5 cautions, 29 lead changes. That's crazy.
I've got a feeling we're going to see some more lead changes.
Yep. Well, with Travis Townsend and Thomas Keene behind them. But, you know what? Somebody you're forgetting there is... oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at Michael Feliciano is actually the first car a lap down. But he's right in the mix of that.
Yeah, he can make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
We know he's fast.
Brian Pager. There's a good one. Good candidate for a victory here today. Maybe Feliciano's going to work with him and try to help him get the win.
Nick Taylor, Gary Lowe working together in 9th and 10th.
Yes, sir.
Rush still in 7th, and David Howard, he's led some laps.
Those guys are probably going to try to work up to the front. I'm sure they're probably in communication there with some of them other drivers, maybe Thomas Keene and Travis Townsend, saying, come on up the hill and pick us up and we can all 4 go to the front. But I don't know. I can't I can't speak for them because I don't know what they're saying to each other.
Well, we know Nate's in dead man's land. It's not the place to be.
Yeah.
Because he can really get the shove at the right time. Coming up on 12 to go.
Oop. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. Whoopsie. Nathan Miller still in the lead. Boy, look at this head of steam David Howard Jr. and Jared Akey got on the high side. Man, they're booking right up there. They're, man, David Howard going into 3rd.
Tyler Stanley gives Nate a little shove to break that up.
They're doing just what they got to do.
Well, I bet they watch that 10th because they know it's climbing hard.
Oh, yeah. And I can guarantee you there's a lot of mirror driving going on right now.
Whew. That's a good group of guys up front. All deserve to be there.
Oh, yeah. Scott saying, come on, Rush.
Yeah. Push, push, push.
Well, I'll tell you, Rush is no stranger to victory lane here, and he's really good on super speedways. And like I said, that new wheels really made a difference with his driving. And now he comes pushing David Howard Jr. Look at that.
Yeah, Tyler had to come out, and he had to get some air, it looked like.
Yeah, Rush is going to have to probably back off and get a little air in his car, too. But, man.
It's all going to be to who can save the heat.
That's right. Travis Townsend now in 5th, Thomas Keene 6th, and Brian Pager rounding out that group right there. And we've got the lap down car of Michael Feliciano into the mix of it, but he's in 18th place. But I'm sure he's, you know, it's not above him to help them guys, you know, by any means. Yeah, where were you at, Tommy Lee? Tommy Lee said, go ahead, sorry.
We got a pair of lap cars coming up on it. Definitely going to get in the mix here shortly, probably about 4 or 5 laps.
Tommy Lee said, who would have thought that Rush would be in the spot to win it for max speed? What do you mean? All I can say is rush, the gas pedal's on the right, buddy.
That's right.
If you're going to win this thing, the gas pedal's on the right. That's the brake pedal you're pushing, so hit the gas now.
I'll tell you what, if these two stay on the outside, Townsend's not going to have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Yep. He's got room right now, but, you know, they're going to want to break free.
Yeah, well, we still got lots of laps to go here, 9 laps to go. I'm going to go back through the field. Gary Lowe back here, 27 seconds behind in 8th place. Nick Taylor, 9th. Graham Hood, 10th. Christopher Perryman, 11th. A lot of these guys back on the lead lap now after the leaders did pit. John Mushton in 12th. Eric Kaplinger getting by Mushton. Wally Turheimer now, after making that pit stop and serving penalties, him and Sean Zulu back in 14th and 15th.
Nice job for them.
Ed Hewitt in 16th. Brian Phillips back here still working with Kevin O'Brien in 17th. Feliciano 18th. And these guys the leaders are coming up on that group really quick here.
Boy, Rush and David really making a push to the outside there. Tyler keeps trying to get a little sneak of air.
Yep, Tyler's doing just what he needs to do to keep Nathan out front. Whenever the outside line just starts making that push and they get up beside him, he keeps his engine cool till he needs to make that push. So he backed off now, getting air in there because nobody's threatening him. So he's doing just exactly what you got to do.
Travis Townsend moves up to 3rd. Kind of always been there, but the outside was getting him a little bit there.
Yep, now Rush backs off quite a bit from David Howard, and they're going to have to fall back into line here.
They may do the cool down and do the 5-lap shuffle here.
Yeah, I don't think this race is this racing up front here is not over. Yeah, oh, Rush, get into it. Feliciano. Oh
and
no! Rush saves it.
Unbelievable.
Oh my! Ooh, boy, that could have been really bad.
And Travis Townsend looks like they took it to the outside. Absolutely, he's in the lead.
Yeah, they're making their move now, but boy, I think it might be just a little early, but they could be testing the waters up there to see what they're going to have to do, but I don't know. Don't look like Keene's going to back off until he gets Townsend in the lead, and I wouldn't want to be in the lead.
No.
I would not want to be in the lead. It looks like
they are clear.
Man, I'm telling you,
wow.
They needed a shoehorn to get Keene in there.
Nate's shoving him a little bit.
Yep, he's saying, thanks a lot for cutting me off there, buddy. Townsend swings out a little bit to give Keene a little air in that radiator. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be in the lead right now, but that ain't me out there driving.
Yeah, and they still got them lead lap cars to deal with. Or them lap cars.
Right. Yeah, they're coming up on Kevin O'Brien and Brian Phillips.
And they've got to get around them before they can race to the finish.
All right, 5 to go.
And they're going to go hard. Travis Townsend in the lead. Thomas Keene pushing him way on the way.
Well, this ain't over. I have a feeling Tyler Stanley and Nathan Miller are going to really go.
Here they go.
Here they go. And if they get by them, it's just going to mount another challenge for Travis and Keene to get back by them. So, man, this could be interesting. Man, we got all kinds of people in chat here rooting drivers on, so keep rooting, keep rooting. Brian Brewer says, I see a photo finish coming.
We'll see something coming.
Travis led that lap, but
to the first.
Man,
no, he's in the lead.
Yep.
We'll see how long you hang on to it. They're not going to be able to push hard. They're both pushing. They will not be able to push for 4 laps.
No, it's going to be who's going to back out first, because you got Keene and Keen and Tyler, they're pushing.
they're
Oh, okay. He's doing that.
They're
He's doing that right.
Oh!
Oh my God! Oh,
Blocking him.
whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! That could have been bad.
Oh, they hung him out.
Yep.
That might have worked out for him.
Well, Townsend's going to have to either come up the hill and pick up his partner, or stay out there and leave his partner hanging to dry. I don't know.
Yeah. It was like the flat guarantee if Tyler will leave him.
Keen's not in a good place, right? Or Townsend's not in a good
easy.
place.
Tyler, give him room.
Hang on, yeah. That track's
Oh, God.
that track's 4 wide there. You don't need to be doing it that close. Well, coming to the line, going to be 2 to go. Tyler Stanley in the front.
Wow. He's our season champion. Won both seasons. Actually, all 3 of them.
Wow, that's awesome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a hell of a driver. Well,
We'll see what they can do here.
Just a few minutes ago, I wouldn't give you a nickel for all 4 of them.
That's right.
And now look at them.
Oh, easy.
Ooh, they're going to get together, I'm telling you,
Oh, my
man.
God.
Keen is just being way too brave there up on that high side. Man.
Well, a lot of trust in these 4 drivers.
I guess. Wow. That's closer than I'd ever want to be.
Well, that gave them a little gap there.
Yeah. Coming to
I
get the
don't
white
think it's gonna
flag.
be enough.
Coming to get the white flag right here. So either Townsend and Keen got to get on it now, but boy, they're falling way back. What's going on? I don't know. It could be
airing it out.
Airing it out, yeah, but boy, they got a heck of a gap to close up before they can even get to them.
I don't think the 83. Yeah, here they come.
Yeah, but I don't think they got enough time. They waited too long. I don't know.
No, it's not looking good.
Nope, doesn't look good. This isn't going to be a photo finish here, guys. Now, oh no!
It blows up.
Oh,
Nate
that's
is
not.
in trouble.
Oh, they're going to go right on by him at the finish line.
Go Nate! Go Nate! Go Nate!
Oh no! Look at this. This is going to be a race to the finish. Look at this photo finish.
Crazy!
Keen's going to get it. Whoa!
Oh my Lord!
Thomas Keen winning it. Wow! What a finish!
Man, Tyler, you only needed 12 more seconds. The engine.
Man, I'll tell you, you could tell he pushed for everything he had right there. He went for all the guts right there.
Wow! Good job to Thomas and Travis.
Wow, and you know what? I wouldn't have said he would have won.
Yeah. But
It wasn't looking good.
Correct, guys.
oh, what a nice finish.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, I don't know. We could probably talk to the winner, I guess. Let's get down here and we'll talk to him.
Man. Good job, everybody.
Thomas Keen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
Well, I got to say, man, it was looking pretty bleak for you and Townsend. But luckily, man, I'll tell you what a finish there. That was one heck of a job you guys did. Unlucky, who was that blew their motor? Anyhow.
Stanley.
Yeah, Tyler Stanley. But anyhow, luckily for them, he blew his motor. But boy, I'll tell you what, you guys were doing one heck of a job. A lot of close racing there, Thomas. Can you tell us about them last few laps? Because there was a lot of close calls.
Yeah, there was, and I have to owe Townsend a lot. He really had to deal with me, and my internet was taking a crap during the second half of the race. It was really going bad. I was blinking on my screen, so I had to keep telling Travis to slow up, and without him, I probably would have not won it. So I had to give him a big thank you. It's unfortunate for Tyler to blow his engine there, but it would have been pretty cool. I don't know if we would have had them come off a 4 if he didn't blow his engine, but we were definitely starting to mount a little bit of a run. So, but everyone there, Travis, Nathan, and Tyler, that was one heck of a great race. And to this whole race, only have like maybe 4, I'm just guessing, cautions or 5, but they had great green flag pit stops. That was fun, and everyone on my team, Hollingsworth and all of them, we all had a strategy going, and so it unfortunately got picked one by one, and fortunately one of us 2 got the win.
Well, it was great watching you guys, and congratulations, Thomas. Anybody else you want to say hello to?
Yeah, I just want to thank my good Lord and Savior Jesus for helping me out tonight, and thank you for everything he's done. Everyone at All Time Motorsports, Travis, and me, 1-2, Hollingsworth, Tony, James, everyone else that was in this race, and everyone watching out there. I know I have Sean watching, my friend Anthony, Jordan, all of them that are watching, and you guys for putting on these races. Tonight was a very fun race. Thanks to MaxSpeed for also for them wanting to race with us. That was one heck of a good race.
Yes, sir. Man, I'll tell you what, I'd like to do it again because you guys put on a great show. So, again, thanks there, Thomas, and congrats.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
All right, I got to look here real quick just to get the actual result because it was so close. Okay, Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
I think they've all left.
Yes, sir. You got you, Rudy.
Holy smokes, brother. What a finish. Man, you guys were right there working together. Man, you got to tell me about them last few laps because that was insane.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. We cycled out there way ahead after the last pit stop, Keen and I, and his internet kept lagging out. And whenever I was trying to push him, I was ending up inside of his car, and we had gave up a lot of time, so the pack caught us. And we were kind of riding there for a while. It looked like his internet stabilized, and then there at the end it started having problems with it again when I was trying to push him there with coming to the white flag lap. And it was looking pretty bleak for us, and then just had a little bit of luck on our side tonight there with the other guy blowing his motor there coming out of turn 4. I hate that for him. It definitely worked out as far as timing-wise. It was perfect for us.
Absolutely. Well, good racing out there, man. I'm telling you what, Kerry and I just enjoyed the heck out of this show up here in the booth, and I can't speak for him, but I had a great time watching us. 5 cautions tonight. That was pretty amazing in 120 laps. It got a little rough there and a couple times, and a couple cautions there. We seen actually Thomas Keen and that deal with Kevin O'Brien. That was so much net code, it was unbelievable. I don't know whose it was, but man, I'll tell you what, they were like 4 feet apart, and all of a sudden Keen's car just kicked out to the right. But anyhow, congratulations, Travis, and anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, Rudy, I'd like to thank Keen and everybody else I worked with tonight. Didn't have to use any of the resets. Pretty awesome now that we do have the option of whether we want to use the reset or not. We didn't have to use a single reset tonight, so it's kind of testament to both the leagues. Putting 2 leagues together and a bunch of new drivers who we never raced with, that's always kind of sketchy because you don't know how that's going to turn out, whether it's going to be a wreck fest and people are going to respect each other or not, but overall I think it went really well. So it's a lot of fun, and thank you all for putting this race on.
Okay, Travis, thanks, and congrats on your 2nd place.
Thank you.
I'd like to just take a quick second and thank all you guys for showing up tonight. It was an amazing race. Nathan, don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you too. But I wanted to say Ed and I talked about before the race, we're giving out $10 to the top finisher for Maximum Speed Racing and $10 to the top finisher of Mach Speed Racing. So I guess that would be Thomas Keen and Nathan Miller. So congratulations to both of you for winning $10 tonight. All right, Nathan Miller, you got a copy.
I do. What's going on, buddy?
What a finish, brother. Man, I'm telling you, that was amazing to watch. What happened there? Gosh, who was that? Nick Taylor that blew his motor? I forget who that was. Blew his motor. And
Tyler.
Or Tyler, I'm sorry, Tyler Stanley. and blow his motor, just pushing you, trying to get you there, and almost had you there. Oh man, I'll tell you, you had to be sweating it there because you weren't sure if you were going to win it or not. But man, it was a close call on that finish.
Yeah, close. A little too close for me, unfortunately. But yeah, I was bummed to see him blow the motor, obviously. But I was just happy we could all race up front at the end there and keep it clean. That was my main goal at the end. I didn't want to finish it sideways or cause them to get into a wreck either. I don't think I could have held him off anyway, but I didn't help myself because, like, literally the same instant that his motor blew, I feathered my throttle to let him get back to me, and so it just killed whatever momentum I may have had there. So, tough break. And then I tried to feign low and go high, and they were ready for it, and I went way too high. So it's how it goes.
Yeah, you might have won it, Nathan, if you wouldn't have feathered that throttle, because you finished 79 one-thousandths of a second behind Thomas Keene. So that's pretty awesome. Only 60 one-thousandths of a second behind Travis Townsend. So that was a very tight finish. Let me ask you, Nathan, would you want to try this again sometime?
Yeah, I had a blast. It was a long race. I couldn't do this every night or every week even, probably. I'm not old, but even on my bones it was hurting at the end there. So, but I had a good time, so I'd definitely do it again. Yeah.
All right, Nathan. Well, thanks for talking with us, and congrats on your third place. I don't know if Carrie. I guess Carrie must have left or something. Carrie, you in here?
I'm here, but it bumped me out of the channel.
Aw. Well, I see if I can relay some message here. Anything you wanted to say to Nathan?
Well, definitely congrats, and what a great finish, man! I'll tell you what, it was crazy. We was all up here screaming and hollering, and we seen that
wanted
engine
to say to
below.
me, or who are you talking to?
I was just Carrie said for some reason he got booted out of the channel, but anyhow, he said to tell you great race and congratulations and great job out there putting your car into third spot here for Mach Speed tonight. Something like that.
Thanks, man. Thanks again for being here.
Close
Thanks
enough.
everybody, and it was fun.
Okay, thanks a lot, buddy. Congrats. Okay, let's run down through the results, Carrie.
All right.
5 cautions, 33 lead changes. That's
Wow.
crazy. Thomas Keene winning here. Travis Townsend second. Nathan Miller third. David Howard Jr. fourth. Brian Pager fifth. Jared Akey sixth. Gary Lowe seventh. Graham Hood eighth. Eric Kaplinger ninth. Christopher Perryman 10th. Wally Turheimer coming in 11th. Nick Taylor all the way back to 12th after blowing it. No, that wasn't him. Dang it, I keep getting them two mixed up. Nick Taylor in 12th. Sean Zulu 13th. Ed Hewitt 14th. Tyler Stanley 15th. Brian Phillips 16th. Michael Feliciano 17th. Timothy Kelleher 18th. Richard Gonzalez 19th. And Mark Robertson 20th. John Mushin Jr. in 21st. Kevin O'Brien 22nd. Tommy Lee finishing 23rd. Stephen Hollingsworth 24th. Cody Griffin 25th. Tony DeGennaro 26th. Lee Sandville 27th. Dustin Kinnaman 28th. Mark Nichols 29th. And Brian Timbrell 30th. James Lehman 31st. And Scott Brinson with internet issues rounding out the field in 32nd. So again, congratulations to Thomas Keene. Anything else you wanted to throw in there, Carrie?
Man, what a crazy night. And I'm ready to do it again next Wednesday.
Well, you heard what Nathan said. He said, man, it was fun and all, but he said, man, I don't think my old bones could take that again.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, it's a lot easier on us up here.
Yep. Yeah. I can get up and move around a little bit, and they're kind of pretty much tied to their seat, So,
man.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was a long race, and good job. 5 cautions. I called for 6. I think they did a great job tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. Well, it was fun, Carrie, and thanks for helping me in the booth, man. That was awesome.
Oh, glad to be here, but anytime.
All right. Good night, all.